Stupid fucking door.
Give it a moment and gotta open up my chat. Yeah, you.
But I don't know what the fucking key is.
Alright. Whew.
Are you gonna sit here in silence for like 5 hours?
I'm
Are you
letting
gonna say
some people
something?
get in here. I'm not gonna start right away. What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 357 of Community Universe Mode. And Ascendance 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. It's queer. And we're ready to go on the pre-show panel this Friday. Of course, it is a 4-day event. So tomorrow we'll really get things kicked off. Get it with the kickoff show, you know what I'm saying? And then Sunday will be day 1. Monday will be day 2, so there is still plenty of action to go. We have a whole bunch of matches to get to, including our main event tonight, which will be for the Rising Star Championship, as Victor Romero will defend against Ed Guerrero Furioso and the Outcast, Brett Angel. But of course, the big feature here tonight is the pre-show panel, and currently I have four guests with me, I think. We're gonna have some more joining us. We might have Mr. Excitement later on. We might have Paul Devine coming up later on. But right now, I am currently joined by brother, the one and only, as he wants me to call him, Ted Dickens, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Ted Dickens.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, former NGW commentator and Schmitty's personal commentator. Of course, he had to come in and be here because why wouldn't he? I'm sure Schmitty sent him so that he can talk all this good stuff. But we're also being joined by one of the 2 contenders who will be competing on day 1 of Ascendance. So on Sunday for the United States Championship, we have the Boa himself, Big Asshole Azrael is here.
Yeah, nah, listen.
Yep, there's vintage Azrael just chilling naked in the corner, as only he does. And then, joining us also is truly the pride of Scotland. There's nobody that Scotland is more proud of than Jacob Ziegler, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a round of applause for Jacob Ziegler here with us in the studio. Boom! Just as he was here last year, Jacob Ziegler joins us again. He's gearing up for action on day 2 in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I mean, I wasn't here last year, but I found that key, so...
You were on last year's pre-show panel.
No, I wasn't.
You were literally just talking about before the show started that Rex Carter and Paul Devine were arguing.
because I watched the show. I wasn't here.
I thought you were. I feel like I remember you. Oh,
Well,
I feel like you
remember
were.
wrong, you stupid bitch.
I don't know about that. But also joining us, we have the good guy himself, Timmy Boy the Timster, ladies and gentlemen, who will also be in action on day 2, fighting his own father and Pat LaFave. That story going to finally reach its end, the culmination. Welcome, Timothy.
Hello, how are you?
And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have a newbie here. The first time we're going to be hearing from him. He hasn't even debuted yet, but we got him here in the studio. He just stopped on by. It's Flashy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Let's give a round of applause to Flashy, yeah. It's only me and Tim clapping. Ted Dickens isn't a big fan. Flashy is going to be coming to Fusion, though. He's decided to stop by early, though, and we're going to get to know him a little bit. But welcome, everybody. It's the pre-show panel where we're going to be talking about all the big matches going on, going over day 1 and day 2 of the kickoff, as well as some matches tonight. But before we start diving in, we're going to get things started with some action. We're going to kick things off the right way, my friends. Oh, it's going to show the...
Where's my introduction?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Rex Carter just
Are you okay?
walked in, ladies and gentlemen. He was not,
Yeah, he walked
not
out.
scheduled. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Rex is gone, guys. That was quick. Nice of him to stop by. What's up, everybody in the chat? What up, Noah? Hellish, Gav, Josh, Maury. What's up? Oh, there's Topher. Hello. Topher, I thought you were going to be at Ascendance. Or have you not left yet? Oh, hello, Tomcat. I didn't miss you out. Okay, but we are getting things started, ladies and gentlemen, getting things underway with a bang as the second annual Slick B Memorial Battle Royale is going to be coming away. I got a bit scared that I was going to show the names for a second, but
Big waste of
that
time memorizing a jobber.
wow, that's just disrespectful. You know, Slick B was one of the greatest
No,
CMV
it's just the
superstars
truth.
of all time. He was taken from this world far too soon.
Because he was stupid popping pills.
Rest in
and we're
peace.
going to celebrate
Ascendance,
that?
You're a
you know,
fucking
it's a beautiful
idiot.
event.
Tim, do you not have it? Come on, you're the good guy. You gotta combat this.
I just said I was at a
He
funeral.
wasn't a
It
good
was
guy.
a beautiful event, and
I didn't get invited to his
I'm very
funeral.
upset
Oh, what is
because he
this?
doesn't like you.
Wow.
I wasn't
Well,
even here for his funeral.
We're about to
Yeah,
be
he was
honoring
sending out
his
the
memory
invites, kid.
for the second time. Last year, of course, we had the 20-man battle royal, which was won by Hannibal. This year, we're going to have 20 hopefuls who didn't get to make it out of the day 1 or day 2, didn't get any title opportunities, anything like that, but all going to get the chance to kick off this 4-day extra. Oh, we just got a message there. Who's
Sorry.
messaging
Cut it
you?
off. I'm sorry. Apologize.
All right.
You know, it was just telling me some guy named Dash went live. I don't know who he is. Sorry.
The
Go ahead.
past, present, and future is about to collide. We have 7 matches, including this year on this pre-show. Like I said, that main event going to be for the Rising Star Championship, but no exact opportunity presented to the winner of this. But Hannibal, you took the example of Hannibal last year, he got a Money in the Bank opportunity out of his victory. So you got to imagine that whoever wins, whether from Fusion or Genesis, are going to get some sort of chance in the near future as who's going to be number 1. Oh, so I think it is. Yes, it is. From Genesis, it is the Irishman, Devlin O'Brien, drawing number 1. And of course,
Who?
this matchup is
Who?
going to work just like a Royal Rumble
Tall Irish
minus 10.
motherfucker that what you do.
Yeah, minus 10. It's 20 man. You got to be thrown over the top rope. Both be touching before to be eliminated. Last man standing will be victorious. As Devlin O'Brien going to bring his size and strength to the mix here. And unfortunately, 2K, real dumb. They allowed it last year to have the fucking Rumble and custom arenas, but then they said, no, let's
What?
not do that. Oh, there's Echo. Echo, get on! What up, Dynamic? We need Paul Devine.
Yes, we do. A proud member of lineage.
And I heard a couple of people said who. Ziegler here and Ted Dickens said, who's Devlin O'Brien? O'Brien hasn't been around for very long, but he was a member of Jay Davis's army. He's one of the 2 turned on Jay Davis to side with old
Oh,
Pete.
so that's why he's not memorable.
Yeah, exactly.
Devlin has been very
There's no
impressive,
need to be
though.
salty. Just
He
stop.
holds 2 singles victories over Elijah Stewart, which isn't an easy thing to say.
Who?
Let's see who's going to be starting things off with O'Brien here, who drew at number 2. We know a couple of the names confirmed. We know Chinaz Zandoni's going to be in it. We know Imaginary Friends are going to be in it. We know Gerard Fisher. We know Markintel. And we also know that Adam Finito is going to be here. That's,
Hell,
I
I
think that's the
might
only
be
6
in
names we know. Oh, yeah, you're going to go in there?
Ted, settle down.
I would love to see you get in that ring and participate in this.
if I get in the ring and be to kick Chris Andrews'
wait a minute.
ass.
Is this one of the Desolation guys gonna be in this? They're scheduled to defend their titles on day 2.
What?
Oh no, it's Curtis Heist, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis Heist returning.
What? Last time
Wow.
we seen him, Bryce Hurt was making him tap like a bitch.
Well, yeah, that's the last time we saw Curtis was 5 months ago at Emergence when he lost that light heavyweight title match to Bryce Hurt. Curtis making a
pretty
big
insane.
return though here at Ascendance 5 and the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal.
Pretty sure nobody expected this return from Curtis Heist.
No doubt, Curtis.
Yeah.
I was a big fan. I was kind of a little bit let down when he took off after losing to Hurt, but I guess he needed some time to recuperate. 2 big guys though going to be starting things off here against one another, and Curtis Heist going to be bringing.
I mean, I can
striking.
see.
Very
I've
excited
never
for these
heard
two
of this guy in
competitors
my
to
life.
face off
I am
right now.
absolutely surprised.
That's fair. Curtis Heist wasn't. I think he was around for maybe 3 months. He ended up going undefeated for a while. Won the 6-man ladder match to earn that title opportunity against Hurt at Emergence. Lost, and then we never saw him again. Oh, but wait a minute. We have our first tweet of the evening here from Harvey Hastings, who says, "At Gerard Fisher, I feel like I might regret saying this, but good luck in the Battle Royal. Give him hell." So Harvey Hastings giving a little bit of a nod to his former tag partner. Gerard was able to
Anything, a bit
defeat.
of motivation.
Yeah, Gerard was able to get a victory over Oliver Smith earlier this week on Fusion, and of course that bodes well, for Harvey, who will be meeting Oliver on day 1, Oliver's retirement match. Oh, Borton. Oh, Borton. Flashy is one of the newest signees to CMV, going to be coming to Fusion soon. We're getting acquainted with him though right now here on the pre-show as these two get things underway. The first 2 of 20 who will be going at it in this Battle Royal. Again, nothing on the line, but last year's winner in Hannibal, as I said, got a Money in the Bank opportunity out of it. And we know that post Ascendance 4 weeks from, well, not tonight, but 4 weeks from Sunday will be the 3rd annual Battle Scars, and Genesis will be having their Money in the Bank ladder match there. So perhaps if it's a Genesis superstar heel, they'll get that same opportunity. If it's a Fusion guy who wins, maybe a championship opportunity of some sort going to be coming their way. We'll have to wait and see, as Curtis Heist is going to try to make it a quick elimination of O'Brien, who's going to be number 3. Oh, what happened to the police squad? It's Bill Jones. So Bill Jones is in. Gotta imagine
Gonna see a little bit of police brutality.
Are you a big fan of Police Squad, there, Ted? I figured that anybody that
Oh,
wasn't
yeah?
lineage you wouldn't like. It's a bit surprising.
Oh, I have a certain amount of guys from NGW that I still appreciate.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even pop in my mind that they were on NGW and you called all their matches. Of course, they're gonna be.
Yeah, you
among,
wouldn't know them if I didn't call their matches.
Well, if John Smith is gonna be in here, then they're going to be among Gerard Fisher and Adam Valentine, also confirmed. All of them NGW rookies who are going to be competing in this one. Wow, that's disrespectful.
I mean,
I'm
you like me,
JK.
Teddy?
Here we go, guys. Number 4. It's the lavender-haired warrior, Lex Knight from Monday Night Fusion, making his way into the ring.
Who made these nicknames?
Well, I mean, it's a unique hair color. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with
The only
lavender-colored hair
nickname,
before.
the only
Freddie Myers.
nickname that
Freddie Myers
matters
is
is
the
the
same
game changer.
What about the greatest professional wrestler on the planet today?
That's not a nickname.
That's too long.
That's a fact.
Oh, Justin Sane? Are we talking about Justin Sane? I didn't realize.
That's cute. That's cute.
Well,
Whose
currently we
dick
have
do you not ride?
Devlin O'Brien, and if Curtis Heist is back full time, then he as well from Genesis. While Lex Knight and Bill Jones coming from Monday Night Fusion. Curtis Heist looking to make elimination, as is Devlin, who's going to be number 5 here. Oh, can someone invite Paul? Can someone unlock the door for Paul Devine? He's trying to get in.
I got it.
I got it.
My lineage.
I
brother.
can't unlock doors.
Oh, number 5, guys, the other half Police Squad, John Smith. Now they have the numbers game. That's a big twist here in the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal. Smith and Jones now can work together, as
They won't.
Smith goes right for Devlin O'Brien with this stalling suplex. That takes some strength. Devlin's a big guy, and then finally dropping him.
He's not all big.
Pretty big guy. Probably put him at 6'7", maybe. Probably nearing 300 pounds. entering number 1, but he might be the first man eliminated. I can't really see. Is that Lex Knight who's trying to get him out? Oh, nice suplex from Jones. Curtis says, here we go, number 6. Nobody eliminated yet. Who's going to be number 6 entering the fray? Joey Bacon! Oh, and now things certainly have changed. The 500-pound, 7-foot tall Joey Bacon.
Why is he still employed? He's not a wrestler. He just likes
All he does is
you don't get a contract for that.
Bacon got to be a favorite to be the winner here. I mean,
No, he doesn't.
returned in the Royal Rumble
No, he's
months
not.
ago.
No, no, fucking ain't the favorite.
I was about to touch on Reese Matthews was actually able to eliminate him all on his own in the Royal Rumble, but certainly it's going to take someone strong to eliminate Joey Bacon here. Toss him.
And then throw them up outside the ring.
Yeah,
I don't exactly
500
call
pounds.
Matthews strong.
And now that the ring is filling up, we're going to have to get an elimination in order to see number 7 come out here. As Joey Bacon takes down Devil, another stalling suplex. Curtis Heights after number 2 in trouble at the hands of Jones here as John Smith picks apart Lex Knight. And of the 7 or so men confirmed, or whoever's in the ring right now, do you have any predictions for everybody here on the panel? Who you think's going to win? This
Who's number
battle
2?
royal?
I feel like Lex Knight's going to show something great.
Really? Lex
I
Knight?
believe
That's
that
a
was
dark horse pick.
Here's a dark horse pick. Schmitty.
Schmitty? Yeah.
Really?
called it.
Yeah, I bet you think this should be called the Schmitty, like appreciation battle royal, huh?
It really should.
Come-
I mean, take a note from Implosion. That worked out fine.
How much
Lex
did you
Knight,
pay
though,
to get
certainly,
his name on the poster?
certainly
Yeah. Even that
quite a
good.
pick for Tim LaFave. Lex Knight's been here since near the start of this season, but he's never really been able to shine through. Big boot to Smith, though. Might have knocked a couple of teeth down his throat. I believe the last time Lex Knight was on pay-per-view was at Point Break when he competed in that Armageddon Hell in a Cell for the United States Championship. Certainly a huge opportunity for Knight and a lot of these men to get noticed. Again, still no elimination. What about you, Ziegler? You got a pick here that you're rooting for? Wait a
That's at
minute!
number
First
20.
elimination! Curtis Heist is out! Super kick at the hands of Jones!
Wow. Wow.
That's
Wow,
unfortunate.
Curtis Heist making his return.
Yeah.
Only to get eliminated.
5 months he was out,
Alright, go
returning
easy,
here.
guys. Come on.
Now he's gonna leave again.
Curtis Heist is the
Probably for
first
another
man
year.
eliminated. Super kick at the hands of Jones.
He should stay gone this time. You know, not embarrass himself.
I
like
hope
did
he
tonight.
returns full time. Like I said, I was a big Curtis Heist fan. I was sad to see him go. Hope
Yeah,
this
until
doesn't
he
deter
tapped
him.
like a little bitch. Not
Listen,
much
if
of
you
a
feel like
thug,
this is the only time you're going to see him, I think it's just going to drive him a little harder to come back. So don't take this loss here as a finale for him.
Well, we've still got 5 men filling up the ring. Ziegler, I believe you're about to have a
They're the
pick
best
or
you got?
so when we were talking. Got
I've
a
spoken
favorite.
Wonder who's going to
you
enter the
yell over
next.
me every single
Well, there was
time you say
elimination.
that.
I can't help it. Just say a name.
Nah. Am I in this?
No, you are not in there. Well, you can go be in it if you want to. You can run down there. I mean, if you're feeling up to
You
it.
wouldn't win
Okay.
anyways.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Devlin O'Brien
This chair's very
eliminated.
comfortable. I don't,
Oh shit! I didn't
don't
see
like
who
running
eliminated him. Oh, is that Bill Jones that eliminated? That'd be 2 eliminations for Jones. I couldn't really hang on. Oh no, Joey Bacon! Joey Bacon eliminating Devlin O'Brien. So now number 1 and number 2 are gone. As Gluttony enters at number 7. Another big man,
Joey
Vicks.
Bacon, not really surprised.
Yeah, the 500-pounder now up 1, as is Jones. The personal wrecking
You know
ball
who
of
beat
Bill Maverick.
said 500-pounder? Bryce
God.
Hurts.
You know who beat Bryce
Tim
Hurt? Joey Bacon.
LaFave.
Currently
No,
1-1.
God,
We
you
needed that rubber
lose.
match.
Come on.
Yeah, because he got lucky. Bryce was sick that week.
I think every time he
Did
loses,
Bryce
Bryce is sick.
lose his light heavyweight title to fucking what's
it's
his face?
allergy
Rubik?
season. Rubik is garbage, and Bryce gave that.
That's why he
title
has
and
the
was
belt,
trying
right?
to push him.
He's
He
garbage.
took Rubik
First
under
off,
his
why
wing.
did Joey Bacon even fight for a light heavyweight title?
Oh, loophole.
Exactly.
How does a
Exploited
500
by
pounder
Bacon.
fight for a light heavyweight
Oh,
title?
but wait.
That's
Number 8.
completely contradictory.
Who's going to be number 8?
Exactly. Thank you. I
Oh,
like this
Gerard
guy.
Fisher.
Not really. I hate you.
Gerard Fisher jumping into the
How do you feel
mix.
about me, Ted?
Another NGW rookie now joining Bill Jones
hate
and
you
John
too.
Smith, the German super
Oh.
soldier. Immediately
I
put
love
in
you,
trouble
though.
at the hands of Jones here, who's looking for a second elimination. Didn't really get to talk much about Gluttony entering, but we know that his leader, if you will, and Bill Maverick will be getting that light heavyweight title opportunity tomorrow during the kickoff, challenging Rubik. Gluttony looking for his own. Oh wait, Bacon with a second elimination, and there goes Tim LaFave's pick. Lex Knight has been. Wait, someone else got eliminated. Who was that? Oh, John Smith eliminated. What happened to the police squad at the hands of Gluttony is now gone. So that's
Joey
Lex Knight
Bacon is
and
on a
Gluttony
roll
in here.
tonight.
Oh my god.
2 eliminations
Eliminate
for
that
Big
fast.
Ham. John Smith takes the walk of shame.
Hopefully Gluttony can eliminate Joey Bacon.
I would certainly.
Yeah, hopefully
be
he
a
eliminates
matchup to
himself as
see.
well, the fat son of a bitch.
Gluttony and Joey Bacon going at it. But now we got Gerard and Bill Jones from Fusion, Bacon and Gluttony from Genesis. I think that was number 8, so we have about 11 more superstars? No, 12 more superstars in here. Almost did that bad.
Math is hard.
I don't like math.
I'd say so.
I hate
Breaker to
Math
Gerard.
is terrible.
Oh,
What's the square root of God divided by
Gerard
Joey.
planting a power bomb at the hands of Bacon, then dropping an elbow as well. Gerard is getting it taken to him. Fisher currently undefeated in singles action since coming to Fusion about 2 months ago. As who is going to be number 9? Oh, Freddie Osborne! What happened to the imaginary friends, the White Rabbit, entering at number 9.
Oh, this jokester.
And we know that his partner, Smiley Danielson, also going to be coming in here at some point, so if they can get together, they can certainly use their numbers game. Let's see what the White Rabbit can do on his own here as he takes it right to Joey Bacon. I don't know if it's a wise choice to go out. Oh, Freddie Osborne immediately eliminated! Joey Bacon making it 3 in a row!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Osborne
Poor guy.
clothesline right over the top rope by Bacon.
That's terrible.
Oh, there goes
Bless
Bill
his heart, he
Jones
tried.
too! Gluttony now with 2 eliminations.
How is Joey Bacon on such a roll right now?
Damn, Bacon. 3 eliminations, Gluttony 2. Oh, thanks for coming, Freddie Osborne. As here comes
The
number
2 behemoths
10.
in the ring.
Oh, Drake Sanchez, ladies and gentlemen. A newcomer to CMV making his debut here in the Slick V Memorial Battle Royal. Drake Sanchez, a big man here, getting really a first look at him. What an opportunity. Not many men can say that they debuted at Ascendance. A couple can, the likes of Justin Sane and Levi. Well, Levi Martin debuted actually the night after Ascendance. I think actually you can only join Justin Sane in saying he's debuted at Ascendance. Drake, not exactly getting a warm welcome though. Bacon going right after him. Drake Sanchez, Borton, you a big fan already? I know you are. Bacon trying to make it 4, but Sanchez luckily hangs on while Gluttony tries to eliminate the Supernova here. Who's going to be number 11? Bloody Justice, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shoot.
Who's coming off probably one of his first victories this season. Earlier this week, he and his tag team partner Rise were able
That's
to
pretty
defeat.
fucking embarrassing.
Were able to defeat. Oh, it was last week. They beat Miles Kelly and Shanaz Antoni in tag action.
It's amazing to see how Drake Sanchez and Joey Bacon are literally the same height.
Yeah, but Bacon
But
is
Joey Bacon definitely has the weight advantage.
500. I don't know how tall exactly he is. Is he probably around 7 foot, maybe 6'8" or so. Probably will put both Matt. Yeah, but Bacon certainly is bullying everybody in the lineup right now. Some people are gonna have to work together to get this. Oh wait, Gerard eliminating Gluttony. Gerard out of nowhere with an elimination. Thanks for coming, Gluttony. 2 eliminations, impressive run, but not going to be winning. As number 12 is Zeus Elohim, another big man, another person who's undefeated in singles action since debuting.
This guy hurts my
about
eyes.
a little over a month ago. Yeah.
Oh my
I would
god.
say
It's
a
so
little-
Rodney
bright.
seemed pretty
A
pissed.
little bit too white. Might need some shades.
Dashing, that was great.
I mean, you don't
What
have
the
to be
fuck is that?
racist about this.
Never forget
Yeah, right?
Razor Windu.
Is that fucking Zeus without a fucking tan?
Zeus Elohim, of course, is the leader of the old gods. Ares and Hades Christ. I don't know if they're going to be participating here, but if not, certainly
okay.
watching in the
Zeus
back.
isn't even the oldest god, you son of a bitch. Who made him?
Protos, right?
I'd recommend sending him to California where he
It's a
can
good
get
one,
tan.
Tim. It's a good
Oh,
joke.
I thought he was actually being serious. That's why I asked.
So let's look at the lineup currently. We got Joey Bacon, who's been in there the longest with 3 eliminations from Genesis, while Zeus, Gerard, Bloody Justice, and Drake Sanchez. No, Drake Sanchez is actually on Genesis. So he's joining Bacon while the other three hailing from the flagship show on Mondays. Look at that. Look at nice teamwork between Gerard and Zeus working on the big man. That's smart, like I said earlier.
It's amazing how Drake Sanchez is actually hanging in there right now.
Yeah, Sanchez is having a tough go of it. He was getting...
Is that your call?
Oh, Bloody Justice with a bullplex. Wait a minute. Number 13, Zach Hardy, the party boy from Genesis.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Zach Hardy joining Freddie Osborne, immediately eliminated by Fisher with a power bomb to the outside of the ring. Thanks for coming, Zach Hardy. God damn.
You want to get Joey out, throw a pack of hamburgers outside the ring.
Oh, Bacon! Joey Bacon, 500
Oh shit, I
pounds
have
down
some
to
right here. Hold on.
the sternum of Zeus.
Man, Sanchez is not on his game tonight.
Oh, but Sanchez might
Damn
be
it, what'd
looking
that
for an
bag of
elimination.
Alright.
Lean and Bloody Justice up
Mountain Dew in
against the
fridge.
ropes. Gerard Fisher now has 2 eliminations. Joey Bacon still hanging in there with 3. Ooh, knife edge chop. In case you looked away for a second, Zach Hardy did enter at number 13, but immediately got eliminated by Gerard Fisher with a power
I
bomb to
left
the
for a
outside.
second.
Didn't last very long. That next gen representative not doing too well. Hopefully Adam Finito, who's still confirmed to be entering, we know that, can represent his brotherhood a little bit better. As we await the arrival of number 14, Bloody Justice might be about to eliminate the rookie Drake Sanchez. Oh, he's teetering on the ropes, holding on for dear life, but Drake hangs on. And here we go, number 14, who's it gonna be? Oh, holy shit! It's Wolf, ladies and gentlemen! Season 1 veteran, the first ever champion in CMV history! The original world champion, guys!
This is insane.
Wolf!
And the worst reign.
And going right after Joey Bacon is the returning Wolf, who we haven't
Bro,
seen
Joey Bacon is done.
in over 2 years. Holy shit!
Why can't you say wolf?
This is incredible. Woof, woof, woof. But perhaps Wolf choosing a wrong target to go after as Bacon dropped him with that suplex. This is
Everybody
incredible,
can take on
though.
Joey, and then Joey takes them down. It's hilarious.
Wolf.
Season
I'm
1,
gonna get in the ring
guys.
and attack Joe.
The very first ever champion in CMV 4 years ago. He had that return stint during Season 2 where he fought Scott Norrie in the main event of SummerSlam for the world title, but then a little bit after that he disappeared again, but he's back now at Ascendance 5, the pre-show and the Battle Royal. As he takes it to Bacon, Drake and Bloody Justice continue to fight Gerard Fisher, and Zeus Elohim continuing to go at it.
Drake Sanchez really needs to step his game up.
Oh, Drake Sanchez.
Oh my
perhaps
god.
gonna do
There's
just that.
5 of you motherfuckers. Take out the fat ass.
Bloody Justice teetering on the apron as Zeus Elohim at the hands of the German super soldier Gerard Fisher.
It won't be that hard. All you gotta do is get like a weapon or something and punch him and lift him.
Punch him with a weapon?
Yeah, punch him with a weapon.
Oh, wait a minute! Gerard Fisher is eliminated, ladies and gentlemen.
Never mind.
Zeus Elohim. One of the, Zeus Elohim actually undefeated. Knocking out another undefeated guy and Fisher there. Oh, as Wolf looking to do everyone a favor. Has Joe. Yes, there goes Joey Bacon. Wolf making that huge elimination. The 500-pounder is gone. After
Bye.
an
Thank
impressive
goodness.
showing.
Joey Bacon, the main threat, is out of the match.
Yeah, with 3 eliminations, but he's sent packing by Wolf.
Wow.
Hang on, I gotta fucking.
Fiddle with your mic stick.
I got a
Thing.
message.
Oh, tell them I said hello. And come into the stream. I mean,
For me.
I like how nobody's still let Paul Devine in.
I unlocked the door.
Is he
He
just
did not
standing
come
there?
He's literally looking through the window of the door. Look at
Someone
him
needs
right
to
there.
open the door for him.
I
He
can't
has
open
some
the door.
business to take care of.
Guys, Wolf looking to make it 2 eliminations here. Almost, but Zeus saves himself. Drake Sanchez
Paul,
continuing
you
to
have
battle
to
Bloody
turn the-
Justice. These two are
you have to
tearing
turn
each
the
other
knob
apart.
No, like this. Alright. Never mind. He's just not coming.
Oh, number 15, I do believe. So that means after this man, only 5 left. After, oh, Smiley Danielson. And let's hope it does a little bit better than Osborne did, his tag partner, who got immediately eliminated earlier on. Smiley going to try to use his speed, though, and his quickness to get the victory here in this one. Oh, Bloody Justice might be about to finally eliminate Drake Sanchez. Yes, he does. Drake Sanchez is eliminated. Quite a showing. He and Bloody Justice beat the hell out of each other the entire time.
He was practically getting manhandled by Bloody Justice.
Bloody Justice with elimination for himself. That's got to feel good for BJ.
Good for him, yeah. Absolutely.
That's someone.
Now got
He was garbage, just like everybody else in this match.
we now got 4 men in the ring. Who's going
Someone
to be
has
at
to
number
stick up their ass.
16? Number 16, and I think I know who it is. Yes, it's the real number 1 Bubba, baby, the Shenaz Andoni. That's right. There's no one like him. There's only one Shenaz Andoni. Oh, and Smiley, unfortunately, not doing much better than Osborne did. Eliminated by Bloody Justice with a big boot to the outside. Imaginary
That's
friends.
two eliminations?
Bloody Justice being the new Joey Bacon. Fuck.
2 eliminations now. And he tries to eliminate Wolf, but luckily the CMV veteran and legend able to stop that from happening. Not a great night for Imaginary Friends who didn't. Oh no, Wolf's eliminated! Bloody Justice makes it 3!
Thank you, God.
How
How does
did
he
Shenaz
eliminate
catch
the
him from
main
behind?
veteran of CMV?
Did Shenaz just do an old school Schmitty? I believe he did, up the top rope to Bloody Justice there.
Oh,
please.
Wow.
He can't do it as good as Schmitty.
And number 17 is going to be Rise, my friends.
Oh.
But here we go. Two eliminations there. Bloody Justice back to back. Smiley Danielson and Wolf. What a return for Wolf. Oh, make it look. Oh, Bloody Justice going to try to make it 4. No, Zeus denies him.
This is a very exciting match so far.
This whole
I wonder who's
thing,
gonna
that
win.
would be incredible.
I'm
Great
still
boost of momentum for
still
him.
a bit of shock about Wolf showing up. Unfortunately, he did eliminate Joey Bacon. That was, I'm sure everybody's very appreciative to him for that fact. And look at that, number 18's music hits. And Bloody Justice immediately turns the attentions to Markintel. You can see that
He
Bloody
just
Justice
wants to take
immediately.
the fight with every big person.
Yeah, Justice immediately saw the threat that was coming. Grabbing Markintel. Markintel taking the ride with the falling powerbomb.
That was amazing.
God damn, Bloody Justice beating his chest. He
Hit
is
the gym.
hyped as hell, but waste time taunting. Zeus catches him. Oh, but Justice nearly eliminated, but hangs on for dear life, but it might be for naught. Is Bloody Justice gone? Yes, he is. Bloody Justice is eliminated.
Yeah. I should really stop putting my faith in people without just cursing them.
Every time Tim votes for someone, they get eliminated.
Bloody
But what
Justice having a hell of a night.
Yeah, quite the run, especially for Bloody Justice. I didn't expect that. 3 eliminations and eliminating Wolf. That's number 19, guys, is Adam Valentine. So that means we know who number 20 is going to be. That's Adam Finito. Here we go, NGW rookie. We saw the likes of Police Squad and Gerard Fisher enter earlier. They're all gone. We've got Zeus Elohim, who's now been in there the longest. I think he has 2 eliminations on him right now. Markintel got to be the biggest threat, CMV veteran. Shenaz Andoni as well, though. Shenaz sending Rise over the top.
I don't really have a favorite to win this match.
Nice work.
Rise not lasting very
I don't really
long.
have a favorite in this match. It's kind of hard to choose a favorite.
If I had to pick a favorite,
If anyone
I'd
has a
probably
chance
go,
at this point, it's either Shenaz or Markintel. They're better.
no, we still have Adam Finito to enter, number 20, the last man.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah.
That's true.
Maybe the rookie, Adam Valentine.
Markintel's been
will win
getting
this match.
sloppy.
Honestly,
Old age,
Adam
what you think about it?
Valentine may have this.
Very
He's
well
driven.
made.
He has point to prove. It's his time.
Oh, Zeus Elohim eliminated by Markintel. As here comes number 20, Adam Finito. This is the final 4, ladies and gentlemen. When Finito makes it to the ring, there he is. So we've got Finito, Shenaz, and Valentine from Fusion. The only Genesis boy left is Markintel. And here we
Get
go.
that Genesis piece of trash out of here.
Maybe Finito or Valentine will defeat Finito and eliminate Finito.
Yeah, Adam. They actually fought just earlier this week on Reality Wrestling singles action, and Valentine got the win, stopping the, I think, 4-match winning streak that Finito was on. Look at that, Valentine taking down Shanaz with a bulldog facebuster. Marcantel gonna try to make Adam Finito's time in this battle royal short. His next-gen brother, Zach Hardy, lasted about 10 whole seconds earlier when he entered. Finito gonna try to get back to his winning ways, guys. One of these four are kicking things off here. Ascendance 5 is the victor of the second annual
Valentine is dominant right now.
Memorial Battle Royal. Now Marcantel's taking it to Finito. Finito didn't even get a chance to catch his breath as Shanaz looks to make it 2 eliminations. Valentine could be in trouble. Ted Dickens' pick. Hanging on for dear life. As Marcantel going to try to knock out Adam Finito. 2 eliminations at stake. No, Valentine saves himself. Finito, will he be as lucky? Yes, he will. Shoulder thrust going to get him back into the ring. Going for a neck breaker to Marcantel. There we go. Finito turning things around. Valentine turning things around on Shanaz. Got him leaning, got him teetering. Shanaz Andoni, a CMV veteran.
This is a roller coaster of a match.
Just this season alone, 2-time Anarchy champion and tag team champion is Shanaz. We know that a 2-time tag team champion though, or 3-time actually. Twice he held it with Chet Taylor in their first reign, longest running tag team champion of all time in CMV. Also a former light heavyweight champion. I believe Shanaz Andoni actually competed in the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal last year, if I remember correctly. This is the second time. Let's see if he can win it this time. Oh, Shanaz Andoni busted wide open. The hands of a DDT by Valentine as Marcantel nearly sent Finito over the top rope with that belly to belly. These final 4 are duking it out. Every single one of them wants it. Question is, who wants it more? Nice scoop slam, dropping the Michinoku driver, I should say. Oh, Marcantel.
Valentine is doing great so far.
Marcantel going to try to eliminate Adam Finito as Shanaz going to try to eliminate Valentine. No, Finito saves himself.
They come down to the vest.
Oh shit!
I swear.
Marcantel chokeslam to the outside. Finito is eliminated.
Damn, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, he got
That
that.
is a crazy
Oh, wait a
elimination.
minute! Valentine eliminated by Shanaz.
Here we go.
Oh my
Two.
god, it's the fucking holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
CMV
Dude,
veterans
come on.
from Fusion, Shanaz Andoni from Genesis, Marcantel. Both the Adams are gone. One of these men is going to walk out the winner of the second annual
Shanaz.
Slick B Memorial Battle Royal.
I'm going to go for the minority in this match. I'm going to go for Shanaz. He
Shanaz.
definitely has it in the bag.
He's hanging on for dear life. Marcantel's nearly got him beat
Shanaz
right now.
has
the
Marcantel
third
gets
advantage.
his victory. Oh no, Shanaz. Like a
Shanaz
Oh my
cat in
God.
a tree.
Marcantel can't slip up. Shanaz got them little fucking slippery moves.
Yeah, Shanaz is definitely quicker, the smaller, the more agile, but Marcantel, the bigger, the stronger, the meaner. Shanaz is Shanazing up. Oh, are we gonna get it at
Here we
Ascendance?
go. Here we go.
Doing his
Need
little
to
run
stop
around.
No, come on,
Marcantel on the
Marcantel.
apron.
Shanazing up.
For you.
Let's go,
Shanaz.
Shanaz.
Does Shanaz
Guys,
have
Marcantel.
it? Does Fusion have it? No, Marcantel with a shoulder thrust gets
Oh
back
my
into the ring.
God.
Oh, and a snap Samoan
It's Fusion
drop
v
takes him down.
Genesis. Oh my god, who's gonna? Come on.
Damn, Ashio, you're really
Come on.
getting into this.
Yes, I am.
You got your face
Come on,
pressed right up
Fusion.
to the screen.
I respect Marcantel, but I'm sticking with my brand.
Oh my goodness. Fusion, Genesis, Shanaz Andoni, Marcantel. Marcantel can have it. Marcantel has Shanaz in it. Oh, Marcantel with a forearm. We have a winner, the Big Red Machine, the Archangel.
Oh my shit.
The
Congratulations.
true
That
Dark
is crazy.
Lord.
Great match. That was a great match.
Okay.
Marcantel eliminating Shanaz Andoni to become the second annual.
Wait, hold on. Held it.
That was a hell of a
Marcantel
match.
actually won something.
Marcantel actually won something. Not a great season it has been for him, but it's looking like he's going to turn it around at Ascendance 5. The second annual
Type of
Slick
momentum you
B
need.
Memorial Battle Royal winner.
Was he number 27?
Somewhere late 20s. No, what? Number 27. I think he was number 17 or 18.
That was a
That
hell
late
of a
entry
match.
to help him out. Fresh
I was kind of, dude. I was really hoping that Moxie would be in there with Joey Bacon just to see him fucking choke slam his ass out in the goddamn ring.
I was hoping Shenaz
Fucking
would
choke
win,
slam
though.
all that fat off of him.
You're a big
Hey,
Markel
Azrael.
fan, huh?
Size does play a role in this
Yeah.
type of match.
Azrael,
Mark
Yeah.
Capel is at Ascendance, Echo. What the hell are you talking about?
why are you dressed as Darth Maul?
Because Darth Maul is the most badass character throughout all the Star Wars movies, so shut up.
Big Star Wars fan. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, got that Darth Maul attire set to go for day one. And that triple threat United States
It's like
title
2 days.
Pretty fucking
That's
to
2
be honest,
days from now. Why are you wearing it now?
Just getting comfortable in it,
Yeah,
alright?
he's poked me several times in the arm.
I
with
need
his
to
horn.
make sure I
It's
get
really
the
annoying.
paint right, because you know how long it does to get the face paint? I need to make sure I get it right.
So you're gonna go to sleep in that?
No, I'm gonna wash it off. I'm gonna wash it off.
What a way to get things
I don't know
started,
if I
though,
sleep
guys.
in it.
Quite a
Oh,
battle
yeah.
royal.
Yeah. Congratulations to Marcus, though.
Yeah, that was certainly a shocker. I didn't think. I thought Finito had it coming out number 20, but Marcantel was having.
I
none
didn't
of it.
expect
Sanchez is
Moxto to
booty.
win it, because he never wins anything.
Yeah, like I said, he hasn't
Drake
had a great
Sanchez
season.
got manhandled.
Yeah, Drake
He won
Sanchez.
Alki
Apparently,
title,
him
lost
and
it,
Bloody
what,
Justice
2
got a
days?
beef.
Pretty
Blood
big
Justice
beef on that.
showed a lot of heart in that match, too.
By the way, guys, I just want to let
Was
you
that
all
4
know that
eliminations?
Divine has been here for
Mhm.
about 15 minutes or so. He's just been sitting in the corner.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
don't know what
know.
he's doing.
Yeah,
Said
he
he was
was,
gonna-
he
you
is-
alright,
looks
Divine?
more creepy than when I used to be here.
Paul,
He's
you
mentally
want something to
preparing
drink,
for the
bud?
biggest match of his life.
Why is he
He's
doing
mentally
it here?
tough.
Yeah,
come
come
on.
on. Main
Come
event
on
of
the show panel to
Ascendance.
talk. Not sit in the corner.
Everyone talking at the same time. Don't
Divine,
know
you
what
wanna-
you're saying.
You want to join the combo or?
Nah, let him think.
Leave him be. He'll join the combo when he's ready.
All right,
Who the
Ted.
fuck
You know
said
what? I'm not
combo?
talking to you. All right. I'm talking to Paul Divine.
You're talking to my family right there.
No, he's my family. Thanks, Ted.
Sorry, kid, but he's a part of lineage.
Sorry, honey, he's my brother. Alright, chill.
Oh, you're gonna go to Unmatched, preach that again?
Yeah? Oh,
I'm
you're
relevant
good.
too, guys.
You're definitely good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the next matchup here on the pre-show panel, let's talk. Let's talk for a minute, 'cause this is what the pre-show panel is all about.
I love talking.
Talking's my
Yeah,
strong
we all
suit.
know. We all know that.
But,
But all right, we're gonna start things off with. Let's go to the. Let's start. Oh, sorry, I got a hair. What the? Azrael, is this your pubic hair? Can you get some clothes on, please? You're running around with the dark ball
shit,
face
my
paint.
body's black. I thought I was wearing the black robes.
All
He
right.
said, "What the?"
As I was saying,
I'll be right back.
obviously tonight we've got a huge main event with the Rising Star Championship on the line, as Victor Romero going to make his second defense of the belt against two game challengers, and El Guerrero Furioso and the Outcast himself, Brett Angel. So let's talk about that for a minute. I want to get an opinion from Tim LaFave here on his thoughts on that matchup. And someone like a lot of people have been talking that Brett Angel should not be on the pre-show, that he deserves to be in the main event of either day one or day two. But Angel said himself that he's fine with being where he is right now. But Tim, how do you feel about this whole situation?
I feel that Brett is a very humble man in general. He took 3 losses to Rubik, and not once did he complain. He was humble about that. He said he was the better man. I think Brett Angel, whether he's in the main event, the first match of the card, he's happy to be here, satisfying the fans that come to see him. So, the fact that he's in this main event of the pre-show is enough for him, is enough for me. And I'm happy to see him and compete. So,
Brett Angel has had a tough go since coming to Genesis 6 months ago. We know he started off having that big hype matchup against Randy Borton at Regicide where he lost. Angel's picked up a couple of wins here and there, but since he obviously had that big beef with general manager Dave Turner after Turner when he first signed him, said he was nothing, that he was starting from the bottom. and then he's got to work his way back up. All of his accomplishments on Unmatched and Intensity, all that, they don't matter here.
Another
And
example of his humbleness. Yeah.
Yeah, put an X. Well, I don't know if I would. I'm being completely honest. I would call it a bit petty that Brett Angel just hooked on that nothing part and just went after Dave Turner for months and months and months, not showing up, forcing. The only reason that Brett Angel has been competing consistently lately is because Dave Turner had to sign a list of set demands that Angel presented to him. But obviously Turner knows what a draw Brett Angel is. Brett Angel sees it as kind of a jab at him that he's been put in this Rising Star title match, but Angel saying himself that if he's, after all he's done, he's still rising, then obviously he's got so much more to do. I thought that was a good little speech there by Angel, that last sentence from him. But obviously a lot of people are voting Brett Angel to be the victor in here and this triple threat matchup. But a triple threat, it's anybody's ball game. Let's hear from Ted Dickens, because I bet he has something to say about Brett Angel in this whole situation. What do you got to say, Ted?
Honestly, you keep mentioning Brett Angel, but Brett Angel shouldn't even be in this match. He hasn't won a match in so long. He got this match. He was rewarded this match for being a loser, for something he did way back when. They say that all of his past accomplishments don't matter.
Oh, Divine. Divine just pulled out a big old bag of Funyuns and chewed them right in Ted's ear. I'm surprised.
Let him eat. Let him eat. He needs his energy for the main event of day 2.
It's not really
Anyways,
good for a fucking main event.
Shut up. Are you in the main event?
Oh, fuck you.
Alright, anyways, Victor Romano
Victor Romero.
is a dominant champion. I don't care what his name is.
Oh
He
my
looks
God.
big, he's strong, he has the championship, he's determined. That little guy
Paul,
in the
can I have a
mask,
chip?
he doesn't have a chance. And Brett Angel, he's an outcast because he made himself an outcast. He doesn't have it in him anymore. Nothing's gonna change tonight. He's not gonna walk out with no gold.
Well, I gotta say that
my pick is Victor.
Ted Dickens does have a point when he says
Interrupt me again.
a good portion of the CM Universe agree with Ted Dickens that Angel hasn't won enough to be considered for any championship, even the Rising Star title. But we know that, well, if you're a member of the website at communityuniverse.4motion.com, you know what I'm saying? A little plug there.
Always plug.
We saw that exclusive of his Halo. I want to say sister, but I don't know if that's racist or not. I'm just gonna go with sister.
What?
His Halo sister, CJ Havre, actually
Fucking racist.
kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Swooned Dave Turner into giving Angel this opportunity, because he fought Ed Guerrero Furioso a couple weeks ago. And
They fucked.
yeah, okay. I don't know about that, but the rules were that if Ed Guerrero Furioso could beat Angel, he would be added to a triple threat. So no matter what, Angel was going to get this title opportunity, but El Guerrero Furioso obviously then ended up beating Angel. But that's how Angel got the match, even though he's been losing a lot. Lost to Romero, and obviously, like I said, lost to EGF. But so yeah, Ted Dickens going for Romero. That's Ted Dickens was also right. Romero's been very dominant since winning the championship. Defended it once against the man he beat it to win it, and Alistair Knox. And Knox, we know how dominant he was, and Romero just plowed right through him. But nobody's really talking about El Guerrero Furioso here. It's kind of, I guess, the dark horse of the match.
He hasn't
But
done anything.
He beat Brett Angel. That's not something easy to say.
Brett Angel's a
That's
jobber.
not impressive, though.
Yeah, that's not impressive.
You don't think
anymore.
it's
Ruben
impressive
beat
to hold a victory over
Who
Brett
has
Angel?
Brett Angel beat?
On Brett
Oh.
Angel a jobber. That's fighting words right there.
Brett
Look,
Angel
even Flashy
was
knows.
good in a land far, far away. A circus that nobody cares about. Now he comes over here and he hasn't won a damn thing.
Well, that's your opinion. That's how you feel. I guess
That's
you
your
represent.
opinion too.
I-
We were talking
what?
about it last night on the phone.
Oh, I do not talk to you on the phone. I don't know who you were talking to, but I have your number
We
blocked
do too.
actually.
We're besties.
But Tim, you didn't actually give a prediction. Are you going Brett Angel? Is that your pick to win it?
I think with the amount of experience he has, he's got a good chance. But I don't want to predict anyone because they're probably going to lose.
As evident from the Slippy.
Yeah, and when you predicted in the Battle Royal, just got eliminated.
Yep.
And well, with Ziegler's little comment there a couple of seconds ago, I can imagine that he's probably siding with Ted. But what, you got anything to say about this match?
I mean, all I'm gonna say is if Brett Angel doesn't win, he is an embarrassment to himself and all of CMV. So.
That's pretty.
Oh wow,
pretty
that's
tough right
that's
there.
a big weight on his shoulders.
Brett kind of has the advantage. He's a strategist.
He'll choke. That's what he does
Strategist.
A strategist.
Oh.
Don't make fun of my language.
Well, Ted Dickens and Tim O'Fafe seem to be split just as the CM Universe is, but we'll find out later on tonight. We don't have to wait another day. But up next, we're going to get to some more action.
Oh, thank God.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have got the Pimp Daddy Mac, Tyler Endicott, set to go one-on-one with the Lucha Legend
Here we
Super
go.
Gato here. We're finally going to get into the actual arena. This nice
The
pre-show.
Super Cat.
Of course, this pre-show
I
and
wonder if
panel is
all
being
of the Superstars will come out this time.
pre-show and panel is being filmed on location away from the main arena. We'll get to see that beauty tomorrow on the kickoff. But right now, we got this neat little setup here. Well, all these fans that paid that extra money, you know, to get this exclusive pack, you know, this Ascendance package.
I guess.
It is Ascendance weekend. 'Tis the season.
Okay, it's Ascendance, Tim. It's not fucking Christmas. Calm down.
Very excited for this match right
It
here.
feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas.
What
I'm
happened to
looking forward
Killjoy?
to it.
Damn right.
Never forget Killjoy. This
I feel
matchup
like
actually.
Tyler Endicott.
Paul.
What even is that?
Please
What are you
stop
doing,
being-
Paul?
Know that?
It's called.
Where
It's
did
just
you
a
get
He
that?
$33,000
He
bottle
speaks.
of Cheval Blanc, 1947.
Ah, you
But
spoiling
yeah, who bought you
yourself.
that?
Just a little bit. You know, you kind of have to splurge a little bit before, you know, the main
You lose?
winning Ascendance.
Exactly.
Damn, Tim, I feel like you just said 5 minutes ago he's your brother, and then you're gonna drop that on him.
Bro, brothers fight. It's normal.
He's not your brother.
Look now.
But as I was saying, this matchup
Here we
coming
go.
our way, Tyler Endicott
Does Smitty even know
challenging
who you are,
Gato.
Ted?
Well, actually, technically, one of Tyler Endicott's
yes.
hoes challenged
I don't know
Super
about
Gato to this match because apparently a little beef between these two. Super Gato came to one of Endicott's parties some weeks ago and you know, had himself a little bit of fun, but didn't pay Endicott for the encounter.
Oh, absolutely.
So now Tyler's coming for his payment as he swaggers his way towards the ring. Endicott, a former Rising Star
Yeah.
champion.
He has lots of charisma.
Very dominant one too. He had lots of wins and defenses, didn't he?
Oh, look at this tweet from Sean Kent, guys. Ashley might be interested in this one. He says, they might as well give me the title already. Hashtag my night. Sean Kent, of
Shut
course,
the
the
fuck up,
third man
Sean.
in that triple threat with you and champion Xander Slate for the U.S. belt during day one. A lot of tension between you and him. Of course, former tag team partners and champions together, but lately
Yeah, have I
there's been a
mentioned
lot
that
of...
tapped out desolation?
Yeah, you have mentioned that on a couple of occasions. I think that's
Yeah.
actually, you bring that up in every conversation I've ever had with you, I think.
Because it's
Oh.
true. It's something that's never been done before.
Actually, I'll have you know, I'm a big Xander Slate fan. He has tapped out Desolation before. Just FYI there.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No one cares what Slate does.
Oh, here he comes, the CM Universe on their feet.
Look at
it's
that
the Lucha
pride.
Legend, Super Gato, making his way to the ring.
Wow, I like how the LED bulb was in the way of the fucking
Super Gato has been on a roll as of late. Most recently, 2 weeks ago, defeating Furious Frank in singles action on Genesis. That's a huge win for Gato,
Yeah.
though. You got to give a little nod to Elijah Stewart, who offered a couple of distractions, but Gato, you know, I kind of got to side with Endicott a little bit here, because, you know, if you're going to use someone's services like that, you should at least pay him. Gato apparently...
What was he gonna pay him with? A fucking green card?
Money, I suppose. Money, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna give him his green card.
That's messed up.
Here we go.
Hey, it's how I am.
Tyler Endicott out to receive his payment as he battles Super Gato. We got Jung officiating here. Reality Wrestling's head official gonna be calling things as Endicott starts things off by using his power against Gato, that suplex toss.
Here we go.
Still to come here on this pre-show, we've got up next after this one, we're going to see the Hellfire Club's Afterlife and Ball taking on Extreme Conditions. Should be an interesting one. We got Kaiva, then another representative of the Hellfire Club, going to be trying to end the hot streak of MLP. We've got Miles Kelly and Arthur Rose taking each other on. We've got that no-holds-barred encounter between American Justice and Crow. And then, of course, the main event, Rising Star title match.
Quite the lineup.
Dominating early on here. Nice single knee gutbuster to Gato.
I am ready, Freddy, Josh.
Yeah, a tweet from Josh Wolf says, at Tim LaFave, you ready for this? Say, referring to the fact that, he and Tim both have some pretty big matches coming the way tomorrow. Josh Wolf going to be in action against Tim's former tag team partner, Kevin Lee. I'm really looking forward to hearing something from you about that, Tim, coming up. But
Right.
And then, of course, Tim going to be taking on Pat day 2. Very
Yeah, Tim,
emotional
how does
encounter.
that make you feel to be disrespected by a former X-Gen member?
It really doesn't feel good. It really doesn't.
That seems like a
But,
little
I
bit,
don't
little
think
bit of
you would
shade
know
there,
about
Divine.
that. I know, considering he's not even active
Oh!
anymore.
Shoot, fucking Phoenix Splash from Gato off the second turnbuckle. Nicely executed.
Always a
Oh, we
beautiful
actually hit the
move.
splash this time.
Endicott, and now a rolling thunder. Gato's starting to turn things around a little bit.
I'm pretty sure Gato would definitely hit the Phoenix Splash another time as well. He's not Seth Rollins, where he only hits it once at WrestleMania.
Who the fuck is Seth Rollins?
Yeah, what's WrestleMania?
I don't know.
What kind
I'm-
of
I'm playing too much.
league
I'm
are
playing
you
too much
watching?
other wrestling games.
What is that indie promotion you're bringing up? I don't watch indie.
I don't know.
CMV.
Yeah,
Because they have nothing on us.
Yeah.
We're better.
yeah.
Indeed.
Do we have any predictions here from the panel? Who you guys like for this match here?
I really don't know.
I'm always
Who's fine?
interested in high flyers. Gato and
Are you just gonna say that every
always-
single time someone comes up that's not someone you face? Just who are they? What's their names?
Oh,
No idea.
My bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got Gato. I feel like Gato, his aerial offense is quite impressive. I think he can really make a difference and an impact in this match. Although,
And speaking of, wait a minute. Back suplex into the bridge by Gato and nearly gets the 3 catches.
This pre-show
Yeah, I gotta go
arena
with
looks
Gato.
beautiful.
Yeah, nice setup here for the good fans who paid that extra dodge.
I feel like
Get
the
to see
mat
this
could look
live.
better.
The mat,
Yo, all we need are
the white, the
5-star
mat that's
matches.
white.
A big Smitty face in the center of it.
All we need are
Ah.
5-star matches, and then the pre-show is
Wait a minute!
just gonna be the best.
Gato to the top! 630 senton to Endicott into the pin!
Not
One,
many people
Beautiful.
can pull that senton off.
Oh, only a 2
Not
count.
many people can pull that off.
Not many kids.
Endicott's resiliency showing through right there.
One of the only few people at CMV who've hit that maneuver.
Shit. Back in my
Usually-
college
Sam, that was
days, I
perfect
could pull it
timing
off.
to hit on the body splash.
Oh,
I know
really? You
plenty of
could do that,
people
Ted?
try to hit it, but they just always mess up. They fail.
I've seen Ted Dickens hit that move into a pool of naked women, so I firsthand know.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Back in the day, man. Telling you, you gotta step
Uh,
away with me, Dashie.
No, Dynamic. Tomorrow is going to be the kickoff. Then Sunday's day 1. Monday will be day 2. As Gato counters over
No.
I was looking for at the top rope. A nice savate kick. A lot of unique offense from Gato as he goes back to the top rope. Maybe a second 630 senton. Jung
I feel
trying
like
to get
slapping someone in
down.
the face tonight.
Did who's Troy?
Oh. I think he was going for a Dragon Rana, but botched it a bit. Still got Tyler down, so.
Watch.
Yeah.
Troy Myers?
Bunch of Ascendance.
Who?
Oh, come on, Ziggler.
You're killing me.
You know, I feel like
Is this your new gimmick, just asking who everyone is?
I mean, only the people that aren't relevant.
German suplex, executed to perfection by Gato.
You, along with everybody else on this panel, except for me and Paul.
Man, I love German suplexes. They are a very graceful way of taking your opponent
I
down.
Let me
agree.
ask you a question.
100%.
Did you watch Purgatory?
Yeah, I watched Schmitty decimate Brody Sampson.
Gato with a second back
Did you
suplex.
watch
1,
Paul's match?
2. Oh,
I watched that fluke.
This match is a
You know what,
great
Matt?
match so far.
You know what match
Let me
I saw?
ask you a question.
The Iron
Are
Man
you
match.
main eventing day 2 of Ascendance? I don't think so.
Between.
I should
I
be.
Yeah,
saw
just
it.
wait until I win the Money in the Bank match.
Ha-
And then
oh,
we'll
be a hell of a
see
debut
Paul.
for me.
We've
Let's
been
all
waiting
just
2 years.
calm down.
all right, yeah,
Considering-
let's take it back for a moment because we're about to see Gato a duply discounted
Yeah,
signature.
you wouldn't
The
wanna see
630
Ziggler get hurt.
senton. The 630 senton didn't work, so now he's gonna dig down deep and try for that reverse package power bomb of his to put down the Pimp Daddy Mac once and for all. 1,
The strength.
2. No, still not enough
Damn.
to take
How
out
is that?
Endicott.
How is that not enough?
And I'd like to say I'm surprised, but after Endicott's performance against Guri Selkinov a couple of nights ago on Genesis, remember he took, I think, 5 of those power bombs from Guri before finally staying down for the 3 count. Endicott proved in that match that he can take a whole lot of damage. He got a high threshold for pain, and he is using it against Gato here, biding his time. Has really turned the tide in his favor, but not for long, just as I say that. Gato with a jawbreaker, going to separate the two. Now Gato closing in. Northern Lights driver, dropping him right on his head. Gato going to go to the
Man,
ring
that move
apron,
is
looking for
a
that,
brutal move.
looking for that high-risk offense that Gato's known for. He's taking a lot in this matchup. Will this one pay off? No, it will not. Shoots for a senton, I think, maybe, but Endicott was able to sidestep it. And now Endicott going to capitalize. Nope. Every time he tries for that signature maneuver of his, Gato shoots him down, and now Trace back suplex into that beautiful bridge. 1, 2.
Beautiful.
No, only a 2 count.
Why do you sound like when he said nope? He sounded like that nope that everyone hears whenever it's a meme. Nope.
Denied is Gato for the 3 count there. And it's got to be creeping into Gato's mind at this point. What does he got to do to put down Tyler Endicott to get the win here on the Ascendance 5 pre-show? Going back and forth, beating the hell out of one another. I don't know what exactly the stipulation is here. If Gato wins, is that going to annul his payment? Or is Tyler going to keep coming? He wants that money. His hose ain't for free. And
If Gato loses, he should unmask.
a little part of me wants Endicott to win just so we can have some of the hoes come out here. His usual victory celebration, bring some of his hoes down to the ring. I'm a big fan, you know. Like a little bit of hoes
Yeah.
in my life.
Be lonely.
I need
Maybe
a
we can
girlfriend.
get him to stay on the.
Damn.
Hoes are the only female interaction that you even have, Ted Dickens. So
I'm
why don't you
married.
just stay over there? No, you're not.
Yes, I
The only
am.
interaction
I'm
I
sorry,
have
I'm
is
to
my
not
Schmidt.
married
Yeah,
to
to
a
Schmidt.
What's her
fucking-
name?
To Schmitty's lap. That's what you're married to.
The only interaction I have is my hand.
Wait a minute.
Hey, that's a real name.
630 senton. Oh, but Endicott moves out of the way. Gato finally had it, but the risk did not pay off, and now Endicott unleashing fury. But Gato's still got it deep within him. He's not
Endicott-
through just yet.
Endicott is definitely my favorite in this match.
How does Goddard not have a broken tailbone?
Oh, Gato going right back up to the top rope. He does not give up easy. The Lucha Legend 630 senton. Oh, but Endicott again moves out of the way.
Damn it.
Maybe that move.
Uh-oh.
It's not as worse as fucking the match with Bison.
Maybe
He's fucked.
this maneuver just isn't exactly working out for him now. Tyler Endicott seems to have it
I
well
mean-
scouted.
It's stupid getting up on the top rope doing all the flips
Oh my! Well,
And it's
Super
hurting
Gato
himself
go
when
to
he
the
moves out
top
of the way.
rope again.
like an idiot.
This time with a
Oh my
frog
God.
splash.
No, he's
at
gonna
the
hit it
neck.
this time.
1,
Oh, he went for a
2.
frog splash.
Oh, but only a 2 count.
Come on, Endicott. Win.
Look, where's
Tyler Endicott. Now Flashy's on my side. He wants to see the hose. Now that I said,
That's the only interaction I ever had.
oh, Endicott.
Where are you going?
Back
Ziggler?
suplex, sit out, power bomb. 1.
You know what? I need a
two.
match tonight.
Oh, just a 2 count.
I need to kick someone's ass
Oh, did he?
tonight.
Shit.
You got. Oh, yeah. So, Ted Dickens just pushed Ziegler out of the room and locked the door. Can you let him
I
back?
got
Then
in?
unlock that fucking door.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
Gato. 1, 2, 3. Gato gets it
Got
with
it.
a 4th
Well
back
done.
suplex.
I don't
I'm a
let
little
that
bit
in.
sad.
Who
I
did
gotta be
Tim vote
honest.
for this match?
Alright, Ted, you want to push me again, you son of a bitch?
What you gonna do
Bro,
about
why
it? The
did
mind's
Gato
right
have to
there.
win? I wanted to see female people
Female people. That's a nice way to refer
That's
to
the only.
hoes.
It's the proper way.
I want to see not.
I want to see some bitches.
Not males. That was a good one, Ted. Wow, I compliment you and
It was alright.
you don't have the decency.
You know what, Ted? I'm gonna
They
go
were
outside. I want you to come out
They were
here,
at each other's.
get down on
They
your
were
knees
at
and
each
beg
other's
for
throats
forgiveness.
and kicking each other's ass this whole match.
What a match,
I thought you
though,
were going
guys.
somewhere else with that.
Wait,
too.
wait! Oh my God! Gato, bring it out, hoes! Oh shit! Gato,
What?
bringing out some hoes,
Oh
my
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
so excited. Your voice is speaking.
Oh
Why
shit!
is Gato bringing them out?
Oh damn!
Oh,
What a spin in the face! Gato
What?
stealing Endicott's hose.
There's
God
That's
damn!
it, Dynamite.
Hose.
So now, how much does he owe Endicott now for the homes?
That's so. You don't just go stealing another man's hoes like that.
About
Can they
200
come stay on the
100
pre-show
each,
panel?
bitch.
200.
Hey
let's
Gato,
see.
Yeah.
What did he steal the first
bring him,
time?
bring him to the pre-show panel. Bring him to the pre-show panel.
Gato, come join us. Now he's going to have some fun with the hose. He wants none of this.
Man, he should have brought some with us.
Damn, not only getting the win at Ascendance 5, but stealing the hose too.
That's about
How many
$200
guys in
right
here?
there.
I mean, we have Paul in here, but the rest of us are just. How many guys?
Damn.
Man, that's a lot of shade thrown towards the
Divine-
main
Divine-
winner of
Divine
Ascendance
just
Day
leaned
2.
back in his chair and slowly sipped his Cabernet.
Yeah,
Hey, you
we
should
fucking
throw in-
choked
you
on
should-
it.
say.
We should have an impromptu match, me versus just some random person.
No.
Nah, wait your time, man. It's not your night.
Just want to kick some ass.
Uh-oh, there's not going to be
My fist is
anything.
itching.
Your face is itching?
Oh shit. My fist. It's itching
Oh.
for a face.
Then scratch it.
Okay.
Who's moaning?
I keep opening and closing the door. Sorry.
Some dipshit.
Alright, before we get into this next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, let's return to the conversation. Alright, actually, I want to touch on... what is that?
I don't know. What is it?
La 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 la.
Anyhow. Alright, next we are going to... we're going to talk about the kickoff show. The kickoff show certainly has some big matches on it, but I want to right now discuss what I was talking about Tim for a moment earlier. Josh Wolf against Kevin Lee. A matchup that I am very much looking forward to. Josh Wolf's biggest match
That is
without a doubt.
exciting.
He said it himself. This is going to be his biggest hunting grounds. Kevin Lee is going to be his ultimate prey. We know this whole thing started 2 weeks ago when Kevin Lee was actually about to attack Tim's own mother, Cass. But Tim wasn't in the arena that night, so luckily Josh Wolf stood up, came out, rescued Cass, drove back Kevin Lee, and now Lee looking for some retribution for Wolf meddling in his affairs. And
Big
Tim, I
fucker.
haven't heard. Okay, you know what, Ted?
You alright?
Why don't you just have some
Stutter.
Cabernet? Just have some Cabernet and wait until your turn, all right?
Just spit it out, Junior.
That's
We're-
for the future champion only.
We're gonna talk about Tim right now. Tim, we haven't been able to
Oh,
hear
hey, then
from
pass
you
it over. Jeez.
on what happened.
take
So, what do you got to say, Tim, about this whole situation?
Alright. I gotta say that Kevin, and this is in regards to the match for Josh and Kevin. Kevin, I trained with him. I fought with him. I sparred with him. He is, even in training, he's ruthless, strong. He holds nothing back. And when he's looking to hurt someone legitimately, it's even worse. Josh is a strong kid. I believe he can handle it. But it's not going to be easy. And I don't know. I want Josh to win. I want him to feel a satisfying victory against Kevin. But it's not going to be easy, not by any stretch. The whole thing that's going on with my family. God bless Josh for even coming out of nowhere to help with that. It means a lot to me. He's like, so many people in this company. We work together, and some are closer in terms of brothers and family than others. You know, I once called Paul here my brother. I once called Zeeler, and I have had some moments. But Josh,
We were never brothers.
yeah, thanks, man. Anyways, Josh, he's shown some more bravery in helping me, and he barely even knows me, and he jumped at the chance to protect someone that I love very much. So I mean, I don't know. It means a lot to me, and I if anybody can beat Kevin, it's Josh.
Schmitty.
Josh, that's certainly quite an
That was very
endorsement
heartfelt.
from Tim LaFave to Josh Wolf there. And many in the CM universe call Josh Wolf the future Tim LaFave, and I agree. I've said it from day one. You know, Josh Wolf, the first ever and two-time Rising Star champion. I believe he can be a future main eventer, big star here in CMV, no matter what show he's on. But do you have any comments from anybody else here regarding this match? Ziegler, are you going to ask who they are, or?
No, I know who they are. I just don't care.
I just gotta ask where the hoes are.
I think they've already left with the Super Gato, unfortunately.
Fuck
Wish they'd
that,
come
man.
back. Tyler Endicott asked to come on, but I said no. I don't want big sweaty men. We don't need another one. We already
Are
got
there any
Asheville
more?
over here.
Are
Your
there any
face
more in the
paint's,
arena?
Dripping, by the way.
All right. So a poll for Josh Wolf from Tim LaFave. What about let's hear from Paul. Paul, are you here? I can't tell if he's sleeping or if he's. Yeah, I don't know. Even
Yeah,
why
don't
he
sleep
showed
from his
up.
ass
Oh,
off.
there he
Yeah,
is.
fucking-
he's sleeping.
Don't fucking talk to me, guy.
Why are you here? I gotta talk to you. Flurry, you're on the pre-show,
Nah,
man.
you go through Ted before you come to me, please.
Okay,
Oh my
Ted.
God.
Can you please ask Paul Devine?
Ooh,
We know that
executive.
he has a history with Kevin Lee and Exten, as he said earlier to Tim. But I wanna hear how Paul Devine feels about Kevin Lee trying to attack Cass. I want to see what's his point of view on this whole situation.
You know what? I'll shoot you one better. I'll tell you how I feel.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Josh Wolf
Cry me
stuck
a
his
river.
nose in the matters that doesn't belong to him. He stuck his nose in the business that's not his, and now he's gonna get his ass whooped on his debut of Ascendance. Gonna
Okay,
get-
but can you?
what does he
can
say?
you
What's
also
Kevin Lee
ask
say? Punch in the
Devine what
back
I
of the
said?
face. No. Because he's meditating right now. He's getting ready, mentally
Devine, can you
ready
answer the
for his
question?
main event match at
Come on.
Ascendance 2.
Just shut the
Why
fuck
are you
up and
here
ask
if you're
the
not going to
question.
talk?
Ooh, yeah. See, Ziegler knows. Gonna say anything,
Why are you
Paul,
even
or
at
your lapdog gonna
Ascendance
say anything?
when you're
Just shut up and ask
irrelevant?
Paul Devine.
You're gonna keep calling me irrelevant, but I kicked your arse last month. I can do it again, anytime.
But where did that get you?
Well, see, the
Nowhere.
thing about that is, I woke up to take my morning shit, pulled my hammy.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? So I was nursing that during the match.
Huh?
And instead of going 100% so I could be fresh for the main event of Ascendance,
That's
I
like
rested.
bullshit.
and when
Yeah.
you put me down for the count, you know what? I took the opportunity to go ahead and just lay back, be able to nurse that injury some more. So that I was
Okay,
It's
what about
like
every
100%.
other time
For
I've destroyed
what
you
was
in
that
the ring?
again? The main event. That's right.
Wait, you said you pulled your hammy while you were taking your morning shit?
No, when I woke up to take my morning shit, I rolled out of bed wrong. It was a nasty event.
Well, guys, we have a tweet here from Ryan Kent who says, "If I couldn't beat Kevin,
Yeah.
then I doubt Wolf can." Hashtag tough mofo. But
I want
I
to
have to
address
respond to that. I have to respond to that. And we got to recall a couple months ago when Josh Wolf defeated
Yeah.
Ryan Kent
that. Yep.
in singles action. So I don't know that Kent should really
Exactly.
be talking there. But then again, he is the Alpha World Champion, so I guess he can say whatever he wants to.
That belt was on the
By the
line, he
way-
wouldn't be.
By
he's
the way,
also
As
if
to
you
your
watch-
killed
question,
with blue hair.
Mr. Dashing,
Yes, please.
Cass LaFave retired a long time ago, if I remember. So why is she putting herself in the middle of affairs that no longer
Cass came out and tried to let Kevin Lee know that no matter what,
have anything
he's
to do
always
with her?
welcome back into the
I'm
family.
her son. What do you mean it doesn't have anything to do with her?
She should be on a couch somewhere watching reruns of Matlock.
Yeah,
Oh,
your mother
come on,
shouldn't be
Paul,
fighting
this
your own
isn't
battles,
you.
guys.
Damn, I
This is
wonder if I
this
should
is a
leave this
woman
room
that
before
loves
it turns
you
into a
still
fucking...
to this day.
Oh my
No matter how much
God.
of a dickhead you are, Paul, she still loves you. She still thinks you're his son. And I'm
That's
sorry
right,
you feel
that's
that way
Hey,
about her.
I love her too. Hey,
Come on, Divine.
Nice one.
That's just disrespectful. Oh, God. You know, I didn't even send Divine an invite to the pre-show panel. He just showed up. So I
I
apologize
let him
to
in,
everybody
and I
for this
regret it.
vulgarity.
Look, where my boy Ted Dickens goes, I'll be there.
But I was about to say, anybody watching, we're open to tweets, questions, and anybody want to ask here on the panel as we get ready for our next matchup of the evening. Tag
I'll
team
gladly
action.
answer a question with a fuck you.
No
Tag team
question.
Besides,
action
I think
coming
I
our
have a
way.
question for you.
And out first here is going to be
What
the
should ask why Paul Devine is
Colossal.
such a dickhead?
Oh, some heat from the newbie.
Nobody
Coming
even
towards
knows
the
his
vine.
name.
Welcome to
Flashy.
CMV.
What kind of name is that?
My name.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice one,
The
guy.
Colossus of the Hellfire Club, Afterlife, who stands 7'4". He and
No, he
Paul
doesn't.
here tonight. Yes, he does.
He's a failed star.
He
No,
and
he
Paul
doesn't.
finally looking to get their careers up off the ground under the new leadership of Nero, of course, who took the Hellfire
Paul.
Club away from John Reed a couple of weeks ago. Of course, we're going to see Nero, John Reed finally come to blows one-on-one during the kickoff. Actually, tomorrow they're going to be going at it. This isn't the last time we'll see Hellfire Club here. Actually, immediately following this matchup, Kaiva and MLP going to go at it, but Afterlife and Ball have yet to find a victory since coming together as a team to represent the HFC. They're going to take on a team who has defeated them on multiple occasions. Can they finally turn things around tonight? Be a big win over former World Tag Team Champions, Glammy Award for Tag Team of the Year. But here comes Ball now, the newest addition to the Hellfire Club. Are you going to laugh every time I say that name?
It's a stupid
Funny
name.
and stupid.
Paul, Flashy, Nero, all stupid names. Belongs in the circus over on NXT.
You want to say Flashy, the stupid name again, so I can taste out your mouth?
To be fair, Flashy is a really stupid name.
Damn. Ted, I think you might want to take a seat behind him, man.
I got you,
You
Ted.
know
I'll keep you
damn
safe,
well I'm
don't
not
worry.
afraid of anybody.
Yeah, except for everybody. Except for your own
Oh,
shadow.
I'm not afraid of you. I laid down the challenge for next Ascendance.
What?
and you
I
still
laid
haven't
down the
answered.
challenge. I
I
laid
laid
down the
down
challenge
the
for
challenge.
this
What?
Ascendance and you backed out.
No, because I'm busy this Ascendance.
I'd fight you
Doing
anytime.
what?
I'm sick.
Oh, yeah, alright. Is it, wait, is it the fluke virus?
No.
Maybe he's sick or he's just a pussy.
I already told you what it was. Bludgeon came down with a cold the other day, and I caught it.
And that's a Ball who has yet to gain himself a win since debuting back at the Royal Rumble Absolutions when we first saw him. So here we go. Looks like Extreme Condition is going to be taking separate entrances here during the pre-show as Eric Thunder. And a little fun fact about Thunder, this entire season, Eric Thunder is undefeated in singles competition. Of course, him and Jefferson
Holy shit.
together, they've had quite a season. They won the second annual Tag Team Cup, became the World Tag Team Champions, held the belts for 4.5 months, voted Tag Team of the Year. They're coming off a win over Imaginary Friends a couple of days ago on Reality Wrestling, carrying that momentum into this one. I gotta say though, deep down inside, even though I'm a big Extreme Conditions fan, I want to see Afterlife and Ball finally get that win. I want to see them finally take off. I know that they can do well for themselves in the tag team division. They just need that start. They need to get a big victory, and this is it.
Hey, nobody laughed
Well,
at that
thanks.
ball. Congratulations.
Eric Thunder appreciating the CMV universe here. Of course, those World Tag Team titles of Genesis going to be on the line during day one. Zach Cage and Nick Blake, who won the titles from Extreme Conditions, are going to be defending them against Chaos and Order. Jack Cage and Nick Blake on 5 months with the titles. Certainly been quite a season for Genesis in the tag team division. We've only had 3 tag team champions. That's can't believe I'm saying that on the Genesis side of things. Oh, look at this! Matt Jefferson coming out on a quad here. Oh, he's gonna run someone over. Oh, he almost did. He almost ran over. Afterlife.
Well, he's
Gotta be
very enthusiastic about this match
Grab it
tonight.
and do it in the crowd.
Making a grand entrance.
Yeah,
on the
arrive it in
pre-show.
style. Oh, guys, we have 2 tweets here. The first from El Guerrero Furioso, who says, to Angel and Romero, good luck to the winner of that match. It'll be a real main event to see. And then from John Reed, who says, at the Hellfire Club, sorry for your loss tonight. And at Nero, tomorrow, I'm going to end you. So Reed, a little bit of shade sent out to his former, well, what he once considered his brothers who turned on him to side with Nero earlier this month. Oh, nice bits. Bless up. A bit party. Super Gato can use that money to pay back Endicott.
If his holds are worth what? $6? $5? That's pretty bad.
Here we go, guys. This tag team match is going to get underway as Afterlife and Eric Thunder start things off against each other. Quite a
I'm gonna go
mismatch.
take a shit.
Okay. Is Paul Devine going to go with you? He's going to hold your hand? or is he
No.
gonna stay here?
Paul, watch my seat. Make sure that new guy doesn't shit in it.
And Flashy just behind me here let out a tweet. I don't know why he didn't just say it, but he says, anytime, anywhere, Paul Devine, you and I in the ring.
You know, I
trying
tweeted
to
it in case nobody was watching. Some people were
Devine, you
watching. They're just on
got a
Twitter.
sponsor.
He's sick.
Divine's refusing to speak until Ted Dickens returns. He just wrote it down on a note and slid it over to me. A nice action roll by Afterlife as Matt Jefferson is now the legal man of this tag encounter. Bulldozing over Afterlife with his shoulder block. The purple-haired warrior. And a short arm clothesline to follow it up.
Since I'm a little newbie here, which brand is Paul Devine on?
On Monday Night Fusion. He is going to be main eventing the second day
Entire
of
Ascendance
Ascendance.
event.
Blah,
against
blah,
Chris
blah,
Andrews.
blah. Just because he's main eventing doesn't mean he's gonna win.
Oh, so
Oh,
going for
dear.
Chris Andrews then?
I don't know. Probably.
Jay, calm down.
Well, it turns out that me and Paul Devine, well, it turns out I'm on Monday Night Fusion. Paul Devine is on Monday Night Fusion.
Damn, Flashy
That's
looking for a big debut here, trying to get that big money. Go right after the big dog. Paul Devine may very well be the
definitely
undisputed
goes who's on
champion. May very well be the
Dashing,
world champion.
is this your little brother who got hit on the head one too many times growing up? Because he sounds like
You say
he has
I
no
got
idea
hit
what's
on the
going
head.
on
Me and
here.
Flashy have no
You got-
relation.
You got dropped on your head when you were a baby one too many times.
Just gonna.
That's 10 out of 10
Yeah, that
comeback
fucking
saying the
hurt.
exact same thing I did. Thumbs up.
I didn't
for
get
you,
hit
kid.
on the head. You got dropped
You're
on your
going
head. All
far.
your weight landing on your head.
You're gonna go far in this business.
Ball up to the second turnbuckle as he drops the elbow on.
But you
Matt
know, if we
Jefferson.
face off, one pile driver dropping you on your head.
You know there's a match going on.
Words,
This is
words,
you, okay?
words create sentences. Use them.
Damn,
Words
Devine.
create sentences.
I can't
Well,
believe you're
fists
talking
create
right now.
fights. Fists create
That
fights.
was a nice comeback right there. I'll give you a pat on the back for that one, Flashy. That was a good one.
And if you'll
Ball.
take my offer, on facing him at Fusion, maybe I could prove the world wrong. Maybe I could prove Paul Devine wrong.
Can you imagine a newcomer in their debut knocking off the undisputed champion? That might be something to see.
I mean, Paul the
It might be
Violent,
easier
you're
than I
undisputed
thought.
champion.
So
Nor
you
is he
admit,
gonna be
you
your-
admit
Well,
I will be,
if-
I will be
if
walking out
you
champion
win
at
the World
Ascendance,
Cup.
Dashing.
If you do.
I appreciate your 100% backing. You heard it here first.
Listen,
Oh,
Paul Devine,
I've really been a big
I
fan
will
of,
injure you bad. Very,
I've been a-
very bad.
I've been a fan of Ball since he first showed up. I like his look. I enjoy his in-ring, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Ball hit his signature cross-arm
What is it?
DDT. Well, elevated there. Certainly a unique go at it. That version there, you don't see it too much. I'm pretty sure that is the first time we're ever seeing Ball hit a signature maneuver of his. That was impressive. Could we actually be on the verge of Ball winning his first match?
I don't think so.
Perhaps not. Ooh, you're not pulling for Ball? Your extreme conditions, you're in their corner?
I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
Ooh, going for neither as Matt Jefferson drops Ball face first with a bulldog. We have a tweet here, though, from Jay Davis, who says, a question to Schmitty. Are you an actual wrestler or just some guy in trunks wanting to be a big shot? Because, to be fair, your manager has more marks than you. Just saying.
Damn. Damn, that is...
Schmitty's not on the panel. Ted Dickens is away taking a shit right now, so I don't think he's gonna be able to answer that. I don't know exactly who Schmitty's manager is. Are you talking about Ted Dickens? His personal commentator. Jay Davis throwing that shade, though. Ball and Matt Jefferson going back and forth. Jung was just taken out there for a moment. Luckily, he's gotten back up to his feet. Ball chucking Matt Jefferson to the outside. Oh,
is there a vending
the
machine
Devil's
anywhere?
favorite demon. Oh, baseball
Over there.
slide drop kick.
There's
There's
the
nothing
door.
in
Yeah,
it back
thanks.
there.
Thanks.
Why are you guys tweeting when you're right here on the panel? I don't understand this. I do not, though.
Fucking
I
little
100%
podcast station
do
full
not
of
back
spam.
Paul Levine. If I do back anyone, I back Chris Andrews. I back the Bloody Brit, baby. Sorry, Paul. It's just how it is, you know?
It's alright, I've already got my soundbite. You saying I'll be undisputed champion on Fusion.
Oh, Ball a second time with that elevated cross-arm DDT busts Jefferson wide open this time. And the Hellfire Club are looking good. Extreme conditions, no, not giving up easy. Jefferson with a short arm shoulder block to take him down. Jefferson could go for a desperation pin after stomping on Ball's knee. Only gets a 2 count, though.
Can you not?
Is that some more Cabernet? Or were you just
No, I'm
picking
sorry,
that up?
Ziggler. Is that annoy you that I drink $33,000 wine on the pre-show? I apologize.
Drinking piss?
Oh!
Yeah.
Twist of fate! Why does my voice keep doing that? Twist of fate! Gets him though, hooks the leg, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and extreme conditions get the win. Unfortunately, the Hellfire Club, even under their new leadership, still not
I guess I
able
was
to
right,
grab
though.
that victory. And that's, I believe, the 3rd time that EC have knocked off Afterlife and Ball now. It might be time to call it a day. Maybe they just have
Yeah.
their number.
Oh yeah.
Call it a year.
I think it's funny how Afterlife got immediately up after that damn
A tweet here from Tyler Endicott guy says, at Supergato, pay me or I'm going to have you deported. Savage. Not only still not paying him, but also taking his hose tonight. Hey, what up, Explicit? Welcome in, my friend. Just in time to see the end of this matchup. These highlights was a second twist of fate to Ball that sealed the deal. And see Eric Thunder there able to stop Afterlife from making the save. Extreme conditions victorious on the grandest stage of them all. Ted Dickens is taking a really long shit.
When the hell did Matt get busted open?
Is Fusion next week?
It is. It's going to be a Monday is day 2, so yeah, 1 week after that is when Fusion will be. As extreme conditions celebrate this win. They've been picking up a lot of W's lately. may very well see themselves return to that tag team title scene post Ascendance. John Reed lets out a tweet saying, "Sorry, but I told you so." Reed obviously liking what he saw there. So, is someone eating something right now?
I went to the vending machine, yeah.
We just got people drinking Cabernet. We got people taking shits. Just literally pulled out a plate.
We got a Coke.
Started eating. Actually, Mountain Dew, please.
Coke.
All right, let's see. No, I did not, by the way, Tomcat. 14 logos. Asriel, I will punch you in the throat. I didn't like that laugh.
Oh,
Ah, there he is. That was a pretty long shit.
you missed
Feel
me?
alright? Your tummy
No.
okay?
Shut up! I didn't ask.
You didn't have
guys.
to.
Before we get into this next matchup, let's talk a little bit more about the kickoff. We went over Kevin Lee and Josh Wolf, but how about that main event that is going to be coming our way tomorrow night? It is going to be Bryce Hurt and Tito taking on the returning El Jefe and the Ascendance 5 host himself, Captain America, Chris
Bryce Hurt,
Evans.
no question. Bryce Hurt.
Oh damn! I didn't even ask you. You just
Okay.
immediately
Damn.
going for Hurt, though. Just Bryce.
They
not
know
even
it.
Tito.
They know it.
Why is Chris Evans in a fucking ring with us?
Exactly.
Yeah, see, I just feel like Ted Dickens just keeps moving closer and closer to you now. Starting to like you.
Just gonna
that
take
now.
this chair and move over a little bit.
Oh, before we get into that, though, look at two tweets. The first from Ball says, "At John Reed, I once called you a brother, and now you betray us for your own selfish ideals. Jonathan, after this event, your death is imminent by my hands." Ball
You can't
says
even
that
win a
John Reed
match.
betrayed. Yeah, Ball says that John Reed betrayed him, but I'm pretty sure it was the other way around. That was.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with this story, man. I haven't used ball in forever. Sorry.
I'm sorry,
Forgot
Tim.
we're in character. Nothing.
There's a lot of teams on Genesis getting broken up.
I don't
And
know
a
what
tweet
the
from
fuck is going on.
Weird.
A tweet from Sean Ken here says, "At Flashy, actually, you won't be after your teeth are all gone. Now get my damn Twitter feed, you clueless rookie. Hashtag fuck off."
Get off
heat
my
there.
damn Twitter feed.
Some heat there from Ken. Oh, responding, Flashy. Why don't you just say it? You're
Say
sitting
it!
right here.
You're right here! Put the phone down!
Oh,
Give me
his
the phone.
mic's off.
Give me the fucking phone. Thank you.
Flashy says, "Put your money where your mouth is, or your balls in your brain." That's
Or
an
on
interesting
your
insult.
balls in your brain.
All right, but we were going to talk about that that main event for the kickoff. Bryce Hurt and Tito taking on El Jefe and Chris Evans. And we
Did,
haven't heard
did
a whole
anyone
lot
else
from.
just see that Jay Davis tweet? Or am I the only one that
Holy
read,
shit.
I beat dicks for dollars? Because that's what I read, and I wasn't sure where he was going with that. But
Is that what you
Oh,
I
said?
shit, that's the
read it.
first thing I saw.
I had to reread
The
it.
first thing I saw was like,
He
the
beats
Yeah,
dicks
I
for
thought-
dollars.
I thought Jay was finally letting us in on his secret weekend pastime, but I guess not.
Who's Jay again? Is that the guy with the blonde hair?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean Bob Luger? Oh, wait, no.
That's
Alright,
me.
you're gonna ask
I-
me about the main event of tomorrow. Go ahead and ask.
Yes, well, I actually was going to ask Ziegler because I haven't heard a whole lot about it. I was going to see if he had anything to say because Ziegler, you have some experience in fighting celebrities or those outside of CMV, if you will. You know, last year fighting Conor McGregor at Ascendance 4, so
Fuck him.
I was kind of wondering to hear your thoughts on this matchup a little bit.
I'm sorry, what match?
The main event of tomorrow's kickoff, Bryce Hurt and Tito going to be taking on El Jefe and Captain America, Chris Evans.
Go El Jefe.
I mean, I personally don't care at all about any of these four men, but Bryce Hurt was the light heavyweight champion for a good few months, and with Tito, he's a big guy. You know,
There you
And he
go.
did
Good
retire.
boy.
He did retire El Jefe, so what's he gonna do?
Exactly. I don't like
And
you.
you
I
gotta-
hate you, in fact. But you got a good point there. El Jefe shouldn't even be in CMV. Chris
And
Evans
you
shouldn't
gotta-
be in CMV. No one likes Captain America. I'm an Iron Man guy, personally.
You also got to take into account Tito's performance earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion. That tug of
He
war, eliminating
killed
Larry,
everyone.
Kadasuke, Rick, Nick Blake, and Chris Andrews, all just laying them out one after the other. It was pretty impressive.
Yet people
I gotta
still
say.
manage to talk shit.
But
By the way, props to Bryce for decking Chris in the face. Props to him.
Stop sucking up.
I'm
oh,
not.
now,
I'm being
now it's too
honest.
much. Now it's too much, Azrael. Now I gotta take a step back.
That was a good question, Mr. Dashing. I personally like Chris Evans as the Human Torch, not Captain America. Good question. Great question, actually.
I thank you. I spent a lot of time on that question, but I personally, if I have to say, this is the culmination of pretty much an entire season worth this rivalry between Bryce Hurt and Huffy. Huffy only getting his job back because of Chris Evans, and now the two of them taking on this evil force. You know, the CMV universe is. I seem to be outnumbered on this panel. A lot of people going for Bryce and Tito, but I know the CMV universe is with me when we say that the Arriba Man and Captain America, the Cap and the Fish, they're gonna do it. I believe. I believe that.
False
it's a-
idols,
I mean, can I
John.
just
The
add,
the go ahead, Zig. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, man.
last year I fought Conor McGregor, who is a fighter. Chris Evans is not. And you know how
Yeah,
it
he
turned out
doesn't have a
last year.
stunt double with him. What's he gonna do?
Yeah. So an established
He got
fighter couldn't
taken
even make
down
it here. What
By
chance does Chris
one
Evans have?
punch.
I can tell you this much: I've seen Chris Evans in the Performance Center. El Jefe's been training him every single week since the match.
So
has
he's
been
gonna
announced
lose his
since he made
career
that
too?
challenge. All right. You know what? We're
You
just
sure he
gonna
wasn't
get-
training him in the aquarium?
There's
in the
even a discussion to be had here because you're so biased, Ted Dickens.
I am not biased. I'm probably the most unbiased guy.
You're
in
not
CMV. You're the
biased.
biased one. You're the biased one.
How?
That's too loud.
Oh, trouble in the house. What up, fam? If only we could have Justin saying on the pre-show panel. Never forget. He's out there somewhere watching. Here we go, guys. We're going to get in some more action up next. As we have got Kaiva of the Hellfire Club. We just saw his brothers Afterlife and Ball not fare so well for themselves in that loss to extreme conditions. But now we're going to see if the Latvian former two-time international champion can get him some as he tries to stop the hot streak. 7-match winning streak MLP is currently on. Looking to make it 8 tonight, but that's only if if old Kaiva doesn't have something to say about it. Majority of the CMV.
Shut that fucking thing up!
Tim, you alright?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
That was great entrance into my next point. Go ahead and address the fact that I joined Lineage. A lot of people say, hey, you know, it's a ruse, right? It's something that I'm doing.
Well, I was going to touch on that when we
get-
got to your match. but-
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. You know what? I'll go ahead and wait then. But that
I
being
would
said,
prefer
there is
if
a
you did.
point. There is a point to be made. And I want you to remember El Jefe's name when I make this point.
I mean, you're gonna have to remind me.
Oh, are you not going to make it right now?
Oh, would you like me to make it now, or were we waiting for another time?
did say
for
there's
you
a
to-
point.
Well, you can't just cut off the sentence like that. Now you have to make that point.
All right. The fact of the matter is, I joined Lineage for a very good reason. And that's for little freak shows, little sideshows like El Jefe, and how Samson allows them to wrestle in
It's actually on Genesis.
the greatest. Excuse me, don't ever, Ted, please. Can you
I'm
Listen.
thinking
Hey,
Dave Turner.
Shut up while he's talking, guy.
listen? Schmitty doesn't allow things like that, okay? And I put my money behind Schmitty because he will stamp out gimmick wrestlers and not allow them to ever show their face in CMV.
Well, I don't
You
think
used to
that's
run
I don't
around
think
in
that's a
paint
CM
and shit, calling yourself Sushi.
I don't think that's a CMV I want to be in without El Jefe and all the people to express themselves. That's what CMV is all about. And you're trying to take that away.
These past few months. Also, Chris
Yeah,
Evans
okay.
has power to bring him back. That's stupid.
Well, we have action set to unfold here. Kaiba made his way to the ring. Now here comes MLP. Michael Lee Pratt. Here
He
at
is a
the
bit of a
Ascendance
Pratt.
5 pre-show
That's
and
a-
a panel.
That's a good point. Where is Chris Evans right now? Should he not be here?
He's the host.
Well, I mean, he's training for the match, you know? He's getting ready. Him and El Jefe are doing those last, you know,
I mean,
they're smart.
If you're,
So
They're
he's not the
smart.
host.
if you're training,
Not the
Of
host.
course he is.
No, he's not.
Then where is he?
Well, you know, he probably would be here. He probably would have introduced the show if not for Bryce and Tito's, you know, shenanigans that he had to step up and finally try to
if
get rid of
he's
this
that
clown.
he's that easily just, you know, put off his job, then he's not very good at it and he shouldn't be here. Tall.
No, I don't like you very much, Ziggler.
Yeah, you're a fat son of a bitch and no one likes you.
Ooh. One of these days.
is it
One of
me
these
or did
days.
MLP walk through the crowd of fans and ask them each to slap a sticker on his shirt so he had a pay-per-view attire to come out here with?
Well, MLP, say what you want about his looks, but he has been tearing it up since being called to... Well, actually, when he first came to Monday Night Fusion, or Genesis rather, he's Genesis superstar, of course, competed in NGW as a rookie. May it rest in peace, never forget NGW. I would have liked it a lot better if you weren't there, Ted, but that's
Shut up.
besides the point. MLP, when he first came up, he actually debuted in the Royal Rumble, breaking Xander Slate's long-standing record of shortest time in the Rumble. I think he was like... Oh,
No one
hello.
cares.
I think he was in the ring for like 10 seconds before he got eliminated, but went on to take a couple of losses, one after the other. I don't know what happened. Maybe he went to Zach Payne's training camp, fought some wolves or something. I'm not too sure, but MLP these past couple of months, man, 7 guys in a row he has knocked down. He has been absolutely on fire. And Kaiba actually, one of those victories, MLP defeated Kaiba. A little bit salty about that. Kaiba's been running his mouth these past couple of weeks backstage. MLP called him out a couple of days ago on Genesis, and this matchup was confirmed as MLP gets off a shooting star press. Springboarding there, very impressive. You gotta imagine with a victory here at Ascendance 5, MLP could very well see himself in contendership. We know that Money in the Bank gonna be at the 3rd annual Battle Scars. Maybe MLP gonna find himself a place in that matchup. I would certainly love to see Michael in a ladder match scenario. Feel he could certainly wow the crowd in that aspect, as Kaiba looks to kick him like a down dog.
You see,
You guys
I keep
remember
getting
when
tweets
Kaiba was
from
relevant?
Sean Kent saying that he's gonna beat me. I never faced anyone like him before, but the real thing is that he's never faced anyone like me before. He runs his mouth about his achievements. I don't care about his achievements. I care about...
First off,
Ted.
he wouldn't be tag team champion without me.
Who the
He would
fuck
never
is this
touch
guy
tag team gold.
talking
I've
to
been
me right
trying to
now?
figure this out, man. I've been
He's not
looking
talking to you.
up
He's not talking to you,
online and
Devon.
shit like
He's
that.
actually talking to Kent right now. They're in a bit of a Twitter.
I mean, I know
It's not even
look,
true.
he's just running his mouth right now, though. I don't
Exactly.
understand why he's even
very
here.
confident. I can kind of respect.
Have you
I like
even
that a
signed
little
a
bit. He's
contract
confident
yet?
about himself. Yes, he has.
This is what I was saying.
I'll say.
Sean Kent keeps talking out of his ass.
Oh!
But I haven't seen any actions yet.
MLP.
I'd like to
Haven't
hear
seen
him
any
say if
actions?
there's some
Kid, who the
actions.
fuck are you? Where the fuck are your actions at?
Sean,
No one's even seen you in the ring.
Sean Kent might be
Talk
the
about
NXT
actions.
champion come Fusion.
You wanna see me in the ring?
I mean, now I feel like you're sexually assaulting me, and I don't appreciate that.
I'm
The
gonna need you
Rising
to back
Star
off,
title
Paul
match
Devine.
is 3 matches away. We still have, after this, Miles Kelly against Arthur Rose. Then we got American Justice and Crow, no holds barred. Then it's the Rising Star title main event matchup. As Kaiba wastes time taunting here instead of trying to capitalize, and now he's going to pay for it. MLP with the edge of reality, flipping him over into the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Kaiba bringing his A game to Ascendance, not going down so easy. And Ted Dickens actually said it a couple of minutes ago. You know, when was the last time Kaiba was relevant? Well, whoa, might be about to launch back into relevancy right here. Landslide. The Latvian into the pin. Oh, but a lucky rope break for MLP saves him. Kaiba is a
What was all
former
that fucking
two-time
weapons we just heard a while ago?
international
dropping shit?
champion. Did you go take a shit too?
No. I'm about to do that.
No, I just
No.
found this weird door on the ground. It leads to some sort of dungeon.
Oh dear God, I thought we got rid of that.
Ah, shit.
That
Yeah,
brings
I
back
moved
bad
it.
memories for Amber Briggs.
Oh, wait, it's over there. Oh, that's the old one.
Lift
I
and
wonder
reverse
if what's-her-face is still
DDT.
down there.
Kaiba European uppercut by MLP.
Kaiba
Ah,
and MLP
shit.
are
Suplex
having
by
a
Latvian.
back-to-back
Hey,
match
Ted.
right now.
They certainly are, but Kaiba keeps making that mistake. Now they always
Oh,
say
who the fuck
taunting,
just said my
mocking
name?
your opponent.
That's
Looking
yeah,
at
not a
that,
very
is
good
there a
idea.
bitch down there?
No.
Mocking your
Is this
opponent
her?
is not a very
Oh,
good
shit,
idea.
she got out.
Everyone's talking at the same time!
Oh my God, Kaiba off the top rope, superplex to MLP. And that might have just turned the tides here permanently. The Latvian sizing MLP up for a second time. If he gets this off, it might be all over. The landslide numero dos. This time, no rope break. Jung in a position 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Pratt having none of it. He's got so much fire behind him right now, so much momentum being brought with him into this match. Kaiba continuing the attack. MLP cannot take much more of this. He's got to figure out a way to reverse the momentum as Kaiba goes up to the second turnbuckle. Not a frequent flyer is the Latvian, but beckoning Pratt to rise to his feet right now as he goes for a clothesline maybe or something. I'm not too sure. Able to sidestep it as Michael now an Irish whip. MLP into the corner.
You
What's
know what?
Kaiba
If I
looking
win
for
that
here?
championship tonight, I'll give a title shot on the first fusion back, just so I can kick your fucking head off. You know,
Calm down.
Oh, power.
that does not sound like a bad idea.
Wait a minute, 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 MLP! A second time! The edge of glory! I said reality last time. My mistake.
1 second.
This could be it. Uno, dos,
I accept your
Grayson
match.
MLP makes it 8 in a row.
Hey, Sean,
Great
what if
win.
I win?
Sean Kent, I accept your match.
Sean Kent lets out a tweet here saying, at Flashy, you know what? If I win that championship on day 1, I'll give you a shot on the first fusion back just so I can kick your fucking head off. And Flashy, we heard it right here, folks, accepting. So Sean Kent, day 1 this Sunday, and that triple threat wins the United States title. He is giving Flashy a shot in his debut.
And even if you
Why
don't
would
win,
I
I'd
Hey, hey,
I'd
let's
still,
go.
even if you don't win, I'd still face you on fusion.
Flashy wants it.
Don't
Sounds
get your
a lot
hopes
like
up,
the,
because Sean ain't winning.
Like the Kemp brothers. They like to shit a lot of shit out their mouth.
MLP
10 out of
is
10.
victorious.
10 out of 10.
Great win for the young upstart. 8 wins in a row. What is next for MLP post Ascendance? I have to wait and see, but if you ask me, he deserves some sort of championship opportunity.
Why?
8 match winning streak. I'm pretty sure that's more matches than Schmitty's won in his entire career.
That's cute. You're talking about the greatest professional wrestler on the planet today. Put some respect on his name, guy.
John Reed letting out another tweet saying,
He's
sorry,
not
Kaiba, not sorry.
You've
That's
never
a man
met
a couple
obviously,
wins.
why are
you
you
talking
He's
shit?
not shit.
He's better
He's
than
just not
you.
that good.
Yo, what up, Blaze?
Who?
No, he's not.
I mean, he is your
Why
god.
do you say that? That's just
How about
mean.
you worship him and say his name with respect?
Nah.
I like to
I like
address the
worship,
Hellfire
so-
Club, actually. How are you going to get rid of your biggest name? Like it doesn't even make sense. Like, one, who's Nero or Neo or whatever the hell he's calling himself?
That's what I was saying.
He's the
Like,
one.
what is that? What is going on?
Nero
And
is
then
a
after birth.
I think that's his son.
Who are these people?
I don't
Nero
know.
That
arrived
doesn't even make
at
sense.
Purgatory and attacked John Reed, costing him that Alpha
His
World
name's
title
Euro?
opportunity in the
He
elimination
named himself
chamber.
after
Nero.
fucking European currency.
We don't know who Nero is though, or why he's been attacking John Reed. Though he was
I'm
unmasked.
pretty sure it's fucking what's his name from NXT? The other Leo Cruz. That's got to be him. I feel like it's him.
No, it wasn't. Like I said, Nero was unmasked on Genesis, but I didn't recognize him. It didn't seem like anybody recognized him except John Reed. But I didn't get a chance to say who it was, so we have to wait and see as that story develops further tomorrow on the kickoff, actually.
Hellfire
when that
Club
match
isn't gonna
goes
last another 2 months. They're done
No, they're
once
done
they got
already,
rid of
man.
John Reed.
I'm believing
I thought
it.
they'd been done, man.
Yeah, they're
What's up, Bateman? Not just in time, but that triple threat main event here on the pre-show still to come for the Rising Star title. But up next, we got Miles Kelly taking on Arthur Rose. But first, let's move on now to day one. A lot of big matches on day one that I'm going to want to touch on here. We've got kicking
I
off
bet you want
that
to touch
show.
on a lot of things, you little freak.
Goblin. Goblin.
Hey, man,
Kick,
I think you're getting a little tipsy now.
Kicking off that show will be actually this man to my right here. Azrael will be joined by Sean Kenton, the United States champion, Xander Slade himself. 40 titles going to be on the line, triple threat. And Azrael, I of course want to hear from you. What are your thoughts heading into this matchup?
Well, I'm winning. It's just that simple.
That's
I am
fair
Sean's
point.
biggest fucking. I am his. See, I'm not really good with this kind of shit. I'm not good at talking.
Yeah, we know.
Let's see.
Well, that makes sense to have come to the pre-show panel then. okay,
Whatever.
though,
I'm
Azrael.
bored. I'm Sean's kryptonite. I know him more than his fucking brother, because his brother never paid attention to him.
Well, you are
I know
1-1
every move
currently with
from
Sean
left.
Kent. Both have victories
Yeah.
over one another.
Yeah, why'd you
Neither,
guys
though.
start fighting anyways?
What do you mean? Schmitty started it. Schmitty was the reason they broke up, if any at
Schmitty's
all.
not even in that match. What are you talking about?
Schmitty pitted them against each other in a number one contenders match, which Sean Kent won, and I'm sorry, Azrael, but your ego can handle it. And so they
Yeah,
turned
they're
on
not-
each other.
That's their problem for not being mentally strong
Oh,
enough
okay.
to, just face each other and move on.
All right, Ted. So you obviously have a a knowledge of Xander Slate having that that huge feud you had with Schmitty earlier this season.
He's a
What's
fluke.
your thoughts on
He's
this
a fluke.
matchup?
He's a fluke. He's a fluke.
So-
and
so
everybody
you don't
else
think
in
he's
that
gonna
match is a
retain?
fluke. But if you ask me, Azrael with that dank ass Darth Maul paint is probably gonna pull off the victory because I don't like Sean Kane talks too much shit and Xander Slate talks too much shit. Azrael, he doesn't talk shit, he just gets in that ring, he kicks ass, and he's actually said that Schmidt is a good general manager because Schmidt is, and he actually puts respect on his name.
Cause
He's a
here's
good
the
general
thing.
manager because he
No,
puts
don't-
respect on his own name.
Don't know what else to
Let's all
expect from Ted
let's all
Higgins.
talk at the same time, guys.
Yeah, let's all talk at the same time. Yep.
I bet
Who
you just
are
don't.
you?
I would turn to Flashy and maybe ask his opinion, but we obviously now know that he's going to want Sean Kent to win there, so that matchup for the championship can go down. But let's talk to Ziegler, so another guy who knows the champion Xander Slate very, very well. Just recently coming off a victory over
don't know
him.
shit.
I believe that was the
Another
season
one.
before Purgatory. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Xander Slate's got a chance to retain a triple threat where he doesn't even have to be pinned or submitted to lose his title?
I mean, Xander's been around for a long time. He knows all the little ins and outs of the ring. I think he'll do fine. Especially with his opponent's Azrael Hostel. Sorry, I genuinely don't know this one.
You don't know who Azrael is?
No, I know
He's literally
Azrael,
sitting
he's
right
got
here.
the opponent.
Oh, Sean Kent?
Oh, yeah, Xander's got this.
That's Ryan's son.
Yeah, that's a younger brother of Ryan who's trying to step out of his brother's
Oh.
shadow and most definitely winning one of the most prestigious belts on the grandest stage. Well, we'll do just that. Oh, but a tweet here
He's
from
on a
Sean Kent. Speaking of,
prestigious-
says
Oh.
Ashole's a fucking fluke. Hashtag fact.
Don't know how I'm a fluke.
You're a bit of a fluke.
I don't know how.
Former
I beat Tim
tag
2
team
times.
and international champion right
Fair
here.
and square.
Yeah,
That is true. Tim has beaten you too, though.
Yeah, I
Dude.
know. Fluke.
What? Okay.
So Tim's
Let's
the
all
fluke.
agree that everybody but Paul Devine on this panel is a fluke. Simple as that.
so you're a fluke.
How about
I don't wrestle, so I don't care.
you would be a fluke if you stepped in the
And
ring?
if I did,
Oh,
I'd
so we're not
probably
gonna
beat
get
all
Ted
y'all's
versus
asses.
Dashing next year?
I don't want
I'd
to
love
hurt
to see
him.
that.
Of course not. He chickened out.
I didn't chicken out. I challenged you.
Got a tweet here from somebody named Lessa Go. Targeted at
Oh,
me that
fuck.
says, "How would I feel about a brand neutral pay-per-view within a match?" You mean NXT? I don't know if they could.
It's the same
I don't know
fucking
if they
thing.
could. I don't know if they can handle the stardom that we have up here. You know,
Schmitty.
the star power. Nobody could step up to anybody on Fusion and Genesis from NXT. That's just my opinion, though. You know, it's whatever. But all
It's
right,
a
what do we
circus,
got next?
man.
Day one, of course, we got this, guys. The dream match is actually going to come to fruition. It is actually happening. 2 years in the making. The Twitter beef comes to the ring. Sam Valentine, Bob Luger, one-on-one, first time ever. Tim, you haven't talked to me. What do you think about this matchup? You know both men. Well, you know Bob Luger, obviously, very, very well. I don't know that you ever actually gotten in the ring with Sam Valentine before, but obviously you know of him. But what do you feel about this match? You got a prediction? Let's hear from you.
All right. So, Bob's got that heart. And heart is half the battle in any situation. If you have heart, you have resiliency. If you have resiliency, you're not going down easy. Sam, he's a bit of a talker, but he's a good competitor too. I believe he beat Justin Sane, right? A couple times? Once? I don't know. Point is that he's a good fighter himself. Didn't he beat Justin Sane? I could have swore crushed his dreams at some point.
He may have. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he did. He did. Yes, he did. True. Hashtag
Right.
fact.
So, they're both great competitors. Obviously, I'd like Bob to win. He's like a brother to me. I mean, I have a lot of brothers, evidently, but I think Bob's got the advantage just for the heart. He wants to win. He wants the fans to love him, and he wants the fans to be happy with the matches he puts on. And I think that alone will push him to victory. Sam, no offense to Sam, seems like a selfish guy. All he cares about is himself, and I don't think that's enough to get you by. But that's just me. So.
That's a lot of good points there, and certainly, yeah, that's actually something interesting Tim brought up. Is Sam Valentine did beat Justin Sane. In fact, if you go back almost exactly a year, is when Sam Valentine and Lance Romance, the legendary bromance, actually broke up. May they rest in peace. I'll never forget them. But Sam, became a single superstar in Fusion all by himself, nowhere to go, and then he got that victory over Justin Sane. That really launched him into the superstar that he is today. Then he challenged Sane for the world title at Battle Scars. Didn't come out the victor, but he certainly made quite the name for himself to be a top star on Friday Night Genesis. And it seemed as though both after he lost the international title match to Pierre Thompson, and Luger after he lost the Alpha World title rematch to Kat in the main event of Purgatory, it seems like we might not see either of them, but Luger came out to address the fans. Valentine stepped up, threw down the challenge. Luger accepted, and it is going down. It's going to be one of the biggest matches on the card, no doubt about that. One of the biggest matches in CMV history, and I'm
Yet it's
super
not main
looking forward
eventing on
to it.
day one.
Oh, are you upset about that? Are you a big Sam Valentine or Bob Luger fan there, Ted?
No, I mean, look at the fans'
There's a
perspective.
little
You
shade
called a
behind
dream match because everyone wanted to see it. All this beef, and these guys never even went face to face in the ring until right after Purgatory. So yeah, there's a lot of anticipation behind that, a lot of build up behind that match, and it's third to last. Honestly, no one cares about Caden Kenra or Ryan Kent. I almost forgot that he was the champion, to be honest.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You seem like you're really riled up. Like, you're really looking forward to this match, aren't you?
Shut up.
Well, I don't know a single person who isn't looking forward to this matchup, but let's put that on hold because we got
I'm
a lot of tweets here. But first we'll go to Life as Liam asks Tim LaFave, you told us your thoughts on the tag division, but which two guys would you like to team up with? So I guess giving you two
No,
options of who
team
you
up.
like as a future partner. Oh, two guys who would like to. Oh, all right.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. That's actually two guys who would like to see become a team, not your partner.
There have been so many mixed match tag teams. It's hard to pick one that hasn't already been done. But I don't know.
That's
The
kind of
thing
a
with-
that kind of is a weird
Yeah.
question to ask. Which two guys you'd like to see become a team? That is a bit
The
weird.
two tag teams. Or what was I going to say? For tag teams, it takes chemistry. You can't just throw two people in the ring in a dream match and say they're going to work it out and have a good time. A tag team takes, like I said, chemistry. And if you don't have that, then you're not going to win. So I could pick two people at random, but would they do well? Not really, probably not. But I really don't know. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a weird question, but you know what they say, no such thing as a stupid question, am I right? But guys, we also have a huge announcement here real quick. 'Tis the
my
season
God.
Ascendance giveaway. After Ascendance, one lucky winner will have a WWE 2K18 pre-ordered for them by Tim LaFave. Right here, the one and only, CMV 2K18, right? Gonna
Fucking
pre-order
yeah,
a
absolutely.
copy for you. So if you want a chance of winning that, non-kayfabe, a real copy, 2K18 pre-ordered by Tim here, the real life Tim, then you gotta join the website, ! Join in the chat, communityuniverse.forumotion.com. There will be a thread posted after the show, and then I'm apparently going to announce the winner at some point. So
I hope I win it.
if you want a chance to win the game, make sure you comment on that thread that will be posted later on tonight, guys. Communityuniverse.
I want 2K18.
I mean, if that
God,
don't come with the
Asher.
season pass, then who the
Like jolly good
fuck
shit.
wants it?
But we also have a tweet from John Reed who says, at Dave Turner, after Ascendance, please give me a chance to get a shot at the Alpha World title. I want to earn a shot at the winner of Kenra and Kent. So John Reed, who had his opportunity to earn an Alpha World title shot at Purgatory, obviously in the Chamber, he had that right stolen away from him by Nero. Wants the opportunity to prove himself. And I like this question here. It says, when is Travis King returning? And I hope to dear God soon.
Never.
Keep him out. Keep that motherfucker out of here.
Why would he return? He was
Hey,
humiliated.
I told you something while I was on the toilet. You should check it out.
Huh?
What?
What? Who
I
is
tweeted
this?
What happened in the toilet?
I tweeted something at Mr. Sean
Oh.
Cunt here.
Why are you tweeting?
Or should I say,
Just say it
Sean
here.
Cunt?
He was on the toilet dashing. God damn.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't
Well,
talk-
Flashy
Yeah.
says, I'm currently using the restroom, but if Sean Kent wins the title, I'll be happy to become the quickest U.S. champion in CMV history and rip the title from his broken bones. I wish you could get
Wait.
Sean Kent on the pre-show here. You could just get this out in the open already. Settle this beef.
Flashy, so you went to the bathroom, tweeted, failed to get it read, came back here where you could tell us about the tweet, and instead had Dash and read.
I'm really lazy. That tweet's like so
I
funny.
got
Fair enough. Alright, guys. It is time for some more action here on the pre-show panel. Up next, we have got the legit gentleman, Miles Kelly, taking on the unique one, Arthur Rose. In this matchup, all about respect. Arthur Rose has not only invaded Miles Kelly's home, actually literally trespassed
fuck?
into his apartment, but then
No, Ziggler, stop fucking leaving.
Ziggler, Ted Dickens did it again. Ziggler just got up to grab a drink and Ted Dickens pushed him out of the room.
No, I didn't. He tweeted and left. Dumbass.
yeah,
Trying to
well,
always
I
blame
tweet
you
here
for shit.
A tweet here from Ziggler says, I'd say it, but people keep talking, so goodbye. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
ball to
It's
play.
a pre-show panel. We discuss things. Dumbass.
Bitch.
I didn't know that Ziggler played ball. Apparently he's got a very
What?
important game to get to, though.
What kind of commentator are you? You don't know the backgrounds of your superstars. He used to play soccer, you dumbass. Or
Yeah,
lacrosse or
football.
something.
But when someone says play ball, that usually means basketball.
I used to
They
play
don't.
American football.
They mean
True
baseball.
fact.
Yeah, it is a true fact.
I'm lonely though.
But as I was saying, Arthur Rose not only broke into Miles Kelly's apartment and ate his very, very expensive steak that he was going to make for dinner, but then a couple of nights ago, earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, Miles Kelly had his very expensive car valeted, and Arthur Rose came up, was driving it. Miles Kelly was not too happy about that, to say the least, so he challenged Rose to this match here on the Ascendance 5 pre-show. Wants to beat some respect into him.
I would have ran him over.
Teach him a lesson or two how to be a legit gentleman.
Man,
question
I love
for me.
shutting Sean Khan up.
A question for me. Will Neon ever return? I hope so. I was a big Neon fan. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Miles Kelly, who has been very impressive since coming to CMV. His first couple of weeks, he defeated Bloody Justice and Troy Myers in under 2 minutes, then put on one hell of a match against Harvey Hastings. Got the victory there. Then he met Shanaz Andoni, and things started to go downward. Shanaz beat him in singles action, then they lost a tag match together. But earlier this week, Miles Kelly getting that win back by defeating Andoni with his own finishing maneuver. So Kelly carrying some momentum into this one so that he can utilize it to get another big win for himself. Paul Devine, would you like to be our tweet reader?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that for you. I love reading tweets. I love reading. Who was that?
Who the
It
fuck
was me.
is he?
Paul, it was me. I swear to God, it was me. Fuck off, you jerk. You're so bad. Shut up.
All these scrubs look alike to me. So
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I mean.
You call us
Fucking
scrubs.
fleshy.
Black.
we've got a tweet from MLP. It says 8-match winning streak. No one gives a fuck. That's what the tweet says. No one cares.
Damn. That vintage savagery from Paul Devine. The tweet does say, though, I'm on an 8-match winning streak now. I think I deserve some sort of opportunity.
I wouldn't call him a savage. I would call him salty.
Devine, you salty, fam?
That's how I like my crackers. So I mean, he's half right.
Here comes the unique one, Arthur Rose.
Yeah.
Who
Shut that fucking down quick.
who had the chance to compete on day one and the opportunity to retire Oliver Smith, but back in purgatory, we know Harvey Hastings defeated him to get that opportunity instead.
Is he wearing
Arthur
a
Rose
fucking
now.
Transformers helmet?
Yeah, that's why we call him the unique one. Not only a unique personality about him, but
I personally like
his
it.
attire
I
as well.
personally like it.
Yeah, I know why you like it.
Do you, Dashing?
Sean's ringing the bell, and
I'm not
here
sure if
we
I
go.
appreciate that at all.
Miles Kelly, Arthur Rose, one-on-one on the pre-show.
Hey, I appreciate you asking me
gonna read
about
that
Sam
tweet.
Valentine and the Bob Luger match. By the way,
Well, we
seeing
kind of got run
he
off the
dated my
rails with
sister.
tweets and shit.
Seeing as he dated my sister. No, that's all right. I'll
Well, go ahead right
and
now.
answer your
Go ahead.
question now.
What are your thoughts?
Did
on
you
that?
just-
Yeah, I
Bob
will.
Luger, man.
I will.
Maybe
Here's the
fuck
thing.
your
Go ahead, do it
sister.
right now.
I wasn't a fan
Okay,
of
be nice to
Valentine
Jay,
because
thank
he was dating my sister, and I didn't appreciate him. But you know what? That guy has come into his own. All right, he is a leader, natural born leader, and he is selfish. He is selfish, Tim. You want to know who makes the greatest champions? The selfish ones, the ones that have no one else to look after but themselves. That's why Bob Luger's gonna lose. That's why Sam Valentine's gonna step up, and he's gonna keep pushing forward. End of the game.
You say that, but
Thank
Tim
you.
Faith is Tim right here, the man in front of you, is one of the most kind, fan favorite superstars, one of the greatest champions of all time, sitting right here.
Let's
in front
go,
of you, Paul.
Love Fave.
And he's been getting
Thank
whooped by
you.
an old man for weeks.
Oh yeah, Tim, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
Can you throw your belt on the tape? Oh, that's right. You don't have one.
Where's your
Okay.
title?
Nice one. Oh,
To be
how
fair,
about
I've been
you?
preoccupied.
Oh, it's
How about you
it's
take
being
your
held
belt
in
off?
it's being held on a case in the next room.
It's being reserved.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be Chris Andrews.
That's cute. Chris Andrews is coward. Put me through a table for no reason.
Your microphone's went off and it sounds like you're
Table
on the
rides are
couch.
fun.
You always give me the worst mic.
Oh, Arthur Rose. What do we got here? A stalling suplex. Miles Kelly,
Yes.
all the blood
Yes,
rushing to
Maury.
his head. Oh, one-handed before he drops him hard into the canvas. Miles Kelly, Arthur Rose, one-on-one here. Two newcomers to CMV. Arthur Rose recently has been helping or trying to help Kendall Wolf get back into the CMV picture. They tried to take him to Fusion, but he was shut down. But Arthur and Kendall seem to have a close relationship. You can follow it on our website, communityuniverse.4motion.com.
No one likes
Plug.
Kendall Wolf.
Now, see, you don't think
I'm
I'm
also a big
heartless.
Kendall Wolf
Y'all
fan.
think, y'all think I have nothing better in life to do but to be the savage that I am. But the fact of the matter is, last night I met with a young cancer patient, okay, Make-A-Wish Foundation, who actually inspired my pay-per-view attire for the second day.
Wait a minute, Paul. Gotta put you on pause because Rose might be about to
And
get
Paul
the win
oh
here.
shit,
Get him,
make
get
a
him,
bitch
get him.
Taking for a
foundation.
ride up onto his shoulders. Electric chair, sit out, powerbomb. Does Rose have it?
Tell me
One,
what to do.
two. No. Kelly
Paul.
will survive.
And Dashing, if you
I don't
interrupt me one more time, I will slap the taste out of your mouth. That being said,
Paul.
Maury is this young 12-year-old's name.
Ah.
Maury, he's the one that
Paul.
inspired my pay-per-view
Listen,
attire.
I
So
know
I just
you
want to
see
do a
my
quick shout out
stories
to
in the
Maury.
paper
Look,
about me
Paul
doing this
Divine
shit,
is
but
a make
please
a
don't
Maury,
steal my
Maury
thunder.
Paul Divine is
Island,
part of
We
the
got a
WWE
lot of
Foundation.
people
Oh
talking.
my
100% sure what's going on
We
here.
got a lot of people talking right now. Maybe one at a time. Echo, why don't you finish what you were saying? Echo. That's what I call Paul Divine. So it's like Echo. But Divine, why don't you go on?
I'm done. I'm done. Maury knows who he is out there. Hey, kid, I got you. It was nice meeting you last
You mean the
night.
kid I
Inspired my
yesterday?
pay-per-view attire.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, did you just take that story from Tim? Because I know Tim called me. He said he was going to the hospital to visit some cancer patients. And I did not
Oh,
hear
you went
any
to the
word of
hospital.
you.
Oh no, that's cute. That's cute, Tim. Your little charity work. I personally flew him down to my mansion, where me, Schmitty, Ted Dickens, Bryce Hurt, and Desolation all threw this little kid a party in the greatest fashion that you can. Okay, before he loses his life.
We got that motherfucker.
You're part of the Make a
drunk.
Bitch Foundation.
We had
you
hookers.
done?
I'd have loved to have been there just to see Desolation. And how big a party.
Arthur
Holiday
Rose.
Eve.
I actually did hear about this. You were supposed to do that, but the kid ended up getting left at the airport. Tim had to go pick him up, and you guys just went and partied by yourself.
Listen,
the kid was
wow.
invited.
Listen, who knows?
Paul.
Who knows what happened? Okay, it was a long night. It was a great night.
That was
Paul.
a great night.
There was a midget.
What
that was
happened,
like a
man?
kid.
I
What happened?
could have swore I saw a little kid there once. I'm not
I
sure.
think,
It
oh
might
shit, you know what?
it
That
might
was James.
it might have been the bush that I freshly had cut in my fashion, but you know, who knows? That's neither here nor there.
Oh, and as we get back to the match, Arthur Rose with a second taste of this deadly finisher of his. No, Miles Kelly clutches up, able to counter now the legit gentleman with the legit pile driver in the middle of the ring. The
That's a
Ascendance 5
fantastic
pre-show. Kelly looking to wrap it up. Uno, dos, no!
Chorizo.
No tres.
No way.
No tres.
Oh, this match is so boring.
No
Ash,
trees.
are you a bit tired, bud?
The match is boring, that's the problem. I just want to get in a triple threat because that's the match I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait another whole day.
No,
as
not that
Miles
one.
Kelly
The
looks to
fucking
stay in
Rising
control.
Star Championship.
Ah,
That's-
you're looking forward to that, are you?
Yeah.
Who you pulling for now? We didn't get
I
your
wonder what
opinion.
time. I wonder what time tomorrow.
Victor
the
Romero, because
championship
Brett
match
Angel's just going to be a disappointment.
Nice DDT there by Miles Kelly
You know,
as he's turned things
If I
around,
could
now
have
trying to
this,
stay in control.
time to make an announcement. No, more of just something that's gonna come up soon. You know, right. This is tweet. No,
Wait a minute first. Before you say whatever you're about to say, Miles Kelly with a second dose of legit power driver. No, countered by
What's his
Arthur Rose.
I thought he was taking a jab at me with his name. Anyways, James isn't here for Ascendance weekend right now. He'll be in front row, backstage, wherever the fuck he wants to be because he has all access on Schmidt's
That's
show.
a bad word.
Shut up. Who are you? Anyways, Ascendance Day 2, he's going to be there. He's going to be supporting his boys. But he is currently setting up and planning the celebration party for Bryce Hurt, Paul Devine, Desolation, and Schmitty. And
Fuck
it's going to be
Paul
a
Devine.
big shindig. And guess who's invited? Not y'all, because you don't want to be a part of Lineage. Not that we invite you, because no one likes Tim LaFave, this newbie, I don't know his name, and
Go fuck
fucking
yourself.
Darth Maul over here. Nobody likes you guys. Nobody likes you, Dashing. Everyone hates you.
Matter of fact, everyone loves me. You're right. Nobody
My man,
likes me.
Miles
Everyone
Kelly.
loves me.
Up to the top rope. Big risk being taken
Especially my
away in
mom.
this singles
She definitely
matchup.
loves me.
Hell, you might even invite that kid again.
Meteora flattens Rose.
Flashy,
but
I've got
Miles
a,
got done.
I've got a lucrative business idea for you.
What's that?
I want to make an app with your voice and your classic one-liners. I'm pretty sure we could go pretty far with those.
Wow.
Before you get further into that idea, Arthur Rose gonna give it another go, but again shot down by Miles Kelly, who's got that maneuver well
You see-
counted. Kelly with a kick to the gut, hook to the jaw from behind. Omega driver from Kelly into the
Paul
pin.
Devine.
That's something new. 1, 2, 3, and Miles Kelly gets the win.
That's all you're gonna hear whenever I face you, and I get the pinfall. Just a 1, 2, and 3. That's all you're
Seriously,
gonna hear.
Just shut up.
I just recorded
As
that. Just recorded that. That'll go on the app. That was
We've just got
fucking
a
great.
tweet, guys,
Need more of
from
those.
to bring the mood down a little. From Pat LaFave, he says, "Look at my son getting walked on by his quote-unquote brother and everyone else in the panel. LMAO. If I had a son, I wouldn't raise him to be weak. Paul, we should throw some back. I'll invite Maury."
I can take you up on that, Pat. I can take you up on that.
Come
Pat's
on,
a good
Paul.
guy. I like Pat.
Everything that Pat has done to Tim, a man you once held so close to your heart. I know that sounds a bit gay.
It
But
is.
now then Pat LaFave, his father, who's been tormenting
This is
him for
a-
months on end, and you're gonna go throw back some beers with him?
First off, Dashy, let me go ahead and crush your homophobism. All right, it's a new world out there. Okay.
Homophobism.
Yeah.
Nice
I
new
don't know-
word.
I don't know what it means. It means something, but you're scared of it. Okay. You want to take this outside, Dashing? We can take
Ma-
this outside real quick.
See, I don't like that you
he's
just
too
started
scared.
unzipping your pants when you said that.
He did.
Well,
Wait,
no, I
wait,
really
wait,
don't.
Hey, do what you do best. You know, those lips look like they've been around the track a little bit.
Miles Kelly
Uh,
beating some respect into Arthur Rose. As we get back to day one, and we have the co-main event tomorrow. Saturday, the show will be starting probably around 3 p.m. EST, and it is going to be Harvey Hastings,
So
the
Eastern.
assassin, taking on Oliver Smith. His retirement match, win or lose, we are kissing Ollie Boy Smith goodbye.
Who cares about that fucking thing?
CMV hanging up his boots for good. Well, we got Azrael's opinion. No need to go to him.
Fuck him.
Apparently not caring very much about Oliver Smith. But I think somebody like Tim would have some insight on this. I don't think you've ever been in the ring with Oliver Smith before, but someone like Smith, you got to respect all that he's done. Maybe not in CMV, but throughout his entire career. And tomorrow,
I never
he's gonna
knew
be-
Oliver Smith.
Is the last time we are going to see Oliver Smith. Like I said, if he's victorious, whether or not he walks out with the L, Oliver Smith is donezo. He is gone, but he has been real hot as of late, getting a lot of wins, defeating Chris Andrews a couple weeks ago, despite that loss he took earlier this week on Fusion and Gerard Fisher. Harvey Hastings as well, though. Young, fresh, has the agility, the quickness. Who would you give the advantage to here, Tim? And what are your thoughts on Oliver Smith retiring?
You could
I wanted to wrestle him.
look at the series of wins as the deciding factor in any match. You could say, oh, he's won so much, there's no way he's going to lose. But the unpredictability of the ring, the unpredictability of your opponent, in any situation, the thing we do and the thing we love, which is wrestling, is is a sport, and I say that with quotes, is a sport that is very unpredictable, and you can have all the wins in the world, but it's not going to stop you from losing. I take you back. Justin Sane, Sam Valentine. Justin Sane, I don't think I'd known a loss up to that point, and Sam Valentine beat him fair and square. So, while it's sad to see Ollie Smith go, I can't say for sure who's going to win. Harvey Hastings, as you said, young, with vim and vigor, great performer in general. Loves what he does. You know, I've had a couple words with him backstage talking about, you know, his goals for the future, and I can truly believe that if he puts in everything he's got, then he could beat Ollie Smith. But I don't think Ollie Smith's going to let it go easy. I think he's going to give it his best. And if you get two people in the same ring giving it 100%, it's hard, very hard, to pick a winner. And out of, you know, you can't just say he's going to win because he's got the most wins, or he's going to win because he's young, youthful, and spry. You know, it's all about who gives more. But if they're both giving the same, you know, you can't really decide. So I don't know. It'll be a great match to see regardless. That's all I got about it.
I wish I had a chance
Well
to
put,
fight
Tim.
Fable
I haven't heard
this week.
anyone put it any better, except for John Madden, and that's what you sounded like, John Madden. It bored the shit out of me. Thank you though for that opinion.
I thought that was some great insight into the match. And while Tim was speaking, we actually got two tweets. One from Oliver Smith.
Well, if he
that
throws
says,
it in the touchdown area and catches it, it'll be a touchdown.
That's some good points there, Tim. Some great points.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Like I said, this tweet from Oliver says, Azrael is like 20 and looks older than me. Take care of your body, boy.
I'm 30, you
Say about that,
fucking dick.
Well, then a tweet from Gerard Fisher says, the house will rise with Smith's falls. Gerard obviously in the corner of Harvey Hastings, his former tag team partner.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think
To
the
touch on-
dumb and stupid.
Oh.
And
Who keeps
tonight,
leaving that door
I'm
unlocked?
gonna walk up that ladder and I'm gonna win the United States Championship. Now Alexander Slick ain't gonna stop me. Jordan Voodoo ain't gonna stop me. Ain't no one gonna stop me.
I kind of want to face
Rex.
Oliver Smith before he retires.
Rex,
Who let
that
him
was-
in?
That was 2 years ago, Rex.
Huh?
That was 2 years ago that match happened. You're at the wrong Ascendance in the wrong point in time. Yeah, go ahead, just go out the door. Oh, he just ran into the wall.
Fuck. They just took my headset.
Yeah, Rex has been
Why does he
fired
always
for
pick
about
on me?
3 months now. I don't know. But to touch on Tim's point for a second, I do. Like he said, you know, giving it your all is what it's going to matter. I think Oliver Smith, it's his last match, win or lose. I think he's going to give it every single thing he has. And my personal opinion, I think Oliver Smith's going to walk out with the win. He's going to retire on a high note. Another tweet from Smith says, "The balls will drop when you learn to get them out of your mouth."
You actually read it right, Dashing?
Huh? I think I have to say your balls will drop when you get them out of your mouth. I don't know. Oliver's probably a bit. Maybe he's been drinking some of Paul Devine's expensive wine over there. I'm not too sure. But,
Oh my
maybe
God.
just some butterflies getting to him. But let's talk about what is going to cap off day one, guys, on Sunday. It is going to be Caden Kenra, the Battle Beast. It is going to be Ryan motherfucking Kent, the Alpha World Champion, one-on-one for the championship. This is a hard one to call if you ask me. Caden Kenra has only suffered 4 losses since returning about 7 months ago at this point after a 2-year hiatus.
Why I
Earning
think
this
about to take 4
opportunity,
injuries.
earning this opportunity by surviving the Devil's Domain, the Elimination Chamber last month at Purgatory. Then you got Ryan Kent, who brought Bob Luger's legendary reign as the Alpha World Champion to an end, then defeated him again in the main event of Purgatory. Kent's been on fire while he's been holding that title, and it's a tough one for me to call. What about you, Ted? Because I feel like you wouldn't have a favorite here. You're not really biased towards either of these guys. So let's hear what you'd have to say about this, Ted.
Well, you see, Ryan Kent has been dominant for some time now. I mean, he's been trying to capture that moment for quite some time on Genesis, and finally he found the moment. I believe he beat Sam Valentine to earn the spot, you know, against Bob Luger, and it was a great match. That match was fantastic. You know, at Ascendance, probably one of the few matches that didn't end with a fluke. You know, he took the work ethic Titan to his very best, and he beat him. And then he beat him again, made him his bitch in the second match. Ryan Kent can't be touched. Caden Kendra, who the hell is that, honestly?
That was very mean.
Well, I guess you just don't know me then, guy. I'm not a nice guy. Get over it.
And I'm really interested to hear from Paul Devine, because not only does he know both of these men fairly well, he was
Oh,
in the
so
ring
you're
with Caden Kendra.
interested in hearing from the main bitch.
Flashy, stop
He
talking.
was in the ring with Kenra just 3 days ago. Well, on Genesis, just a couple of days ago before Ascendance. But obviously, way back when I touched during that match, it was Caden Kendra, Paul Devine. You guys feuded for months during season 2 over the Anarchy Championship. And obviously, Ryan Kent was an X-Gen member. He was your brother at some point, and you fought a couple of times. Well, what's your opinion on this matchup? Are you pulling for Kent? Are you pulling for Kendra? Are you pulling for anybody?
First off, Flashy. Who
Hi.
the hell are you? Okay. I'll go ahead and answer your question. And this is the answer. Ryan Kent. X-Gen. Brought him in. Made him relevant again when his career was going downhill. Turned his back on us.
On me.
I mean, that's it. That's all I have to say. Ryan Kent, he's whatever. Now, I want to address Caden Kendra, who I actually had respect for when I was going up against him for the hardcore title, well, then the hardcore title. And, you know, I had some choice words for him saying, you know, he's one of the greatest and we were going to get have one of the greatest matches ever. And then he spit in my face. So, really, I hope they both go for a suplex off the top rope and break both their necks, and we never have to see them again.
That's
I
a
appreciate
pretty
the honesty.
straightforward opinion there by Paul Devine. Well, we got a slew of tweets here during that time. One from Josh Wolf says, I beat Kent. He's not that big of a deal. So Josh Wolf, not too impressed. And a tweet here from Ooh Banana says, if each one of you could choose any one superstar in CMV to team with, who and why? So let's start
Go
with...
up there, go with Ted.
Yeah, Ted had to go take another shit real quick. Hopefully he can get back in here. But I mean, I don't feel like I have to ask Paul that question. I mean, why not for the sake of it, Paul? Who if one person you could team with, why?
Who I could team with?
Yeah.
It'd be my boy Flashy here.
You fucking
Would it?
dick.
Would it?
No,
That's your
honestly,
actual answer?
look, no,
That's your good
honestly, the big rivalry we had going on, in the past, in the future, probably, you know, looking towards the future, it's good. The rivalry's never gonna end. But Chris Andrews, we had a good thing going, but I had to step down. You know, I don't do fucking door prizes. I just don't do that. The door prize, the tag team, I just lost to that slime ball, Reese Matthews. Like, come on. Nah, I wasn't gonna take that as door prize, so I threw it away. I let the lower life fight for the scraps, which never actually happened. I actually set up great things with that title, and you know, whatever, it got swept under the rug, if you will. But me and Chris Andrews make a great a team, and I actually would not mind going into the future and teaming up with him and shutting down the tag team division, because we could. We are two of the greatest wrestlers out there, and for whatever reason, we have good chemistry in the ring, even though I hate his guts and he hates mine. So Chris Andrews, that's what I'm gonna go. Him, I mean, and then if you know, obviously if he doesn't want to tag up, I'll just tag with Flashy, because
Yeah, you guys
The
are
kid-
actually
the kid's money.
victorious just a couple
You know-
months ago. As
you
I
know-
said on Genesis, you and Andrews were able to beat Ryan Kent and Caden Kendra. That's no easy task.
I
I
actually
think
teamed up with
everybody
Tim
enjoyed the
LaFave.
team. Would you? I
Yeah.
mean, what do you think about that, Tim?
What? Oh, well, I appreciate it so much. I mean, I do my best to show you the ropes, I guess.
And what about you?
Maybe
It's
I
an,
just need to prove myself
Sorry.
a little bit more. I just need to prove myself a
it's
little
an
bit more.
interesting question
Maybe it
to
could
ask
be
you,
actually-
Tim, because obviously Kevin Lee, you know, now that he's aligned with Pat LaFave and all this, I don't see you guys
Right.
ever coming back together to reform TNA. So who on the
But
roster would you?
that's just the thing. Is that the time I spent with Kevin as a tag team, I had never felt stronger. I felt like we could take on anyone and win. We may lose, but we'd win just as a team. The chemistry was there, the friendship was there, the trust, the loyalty, it was all there. And I don't know what happened. You know, something happened to Kevin. I don't know, but if I could do it all over again, I would.
The only
I would
reason
do
why
it.
the trust and loyalty was there is because you were so easily manipulated, Tim. So easily able to take you and mold you like a clay figurine into whatever he wanted to do. And that's exactly what Kevin Lee did.
Paul, I've had enough of this shit. If you have something to say to me, say it to me now. Because I'm gonna fucking pick you up on my shoulders and drop you on your face. You come at me one more time. You got me? You understand me? Don't do it again.
Whoa. Tim LaFave
That's a lot of hostility.
showing some aggression
Dashing,
we don't usually see.
dashing, please. Can you restrain your butt buddy over here? Because I don't have Ted here to help
Let's
me out.
all
You know-
oh, Ted's
you know,
back
we
there.
could've-
Oh, he just walked in.
We
Finally.
could have a
back.
tag team match. We could have a
Just
tag
in
team
time
match.
to-
Ted, we're gonna need
What's
to
up?
switch seats. I'm gonna need some distance between me and Tim here, please. Is he
crying again?
Ted, do you have the local police? Because there might be an assault, and we may or may not need to report that. I feel threatened.
Yeah.
I feel
got him on
threatened right
speed dial.
now.
Hey yo,
Okay,
LaFave.
well, keep it close because he literally just threatened me right now, and we may have to take it.
Yeah, I think Tim
further action.
needs a moment to calm down.
Oh man.
I
you know
very
what?
rarely
We-
see Tim
We
get
have a
riled up
few
like
real
that.
good lawyers. You don't want to do that, Timmy
I'm
boy.
thinking-
All right. Let's just try to move on. We got another question.
They're
here
itching for a fight.
from another question here from Chet Taylor fan. Says, which CMV alumni would you like to face at Tim, at Paul Devine, and at Asriel? So let's start with Asriel. Any alumni? There's a lot that you haven't faced because obviously you only showed up in season 3, if I'm correct, right?
I've only been
Only
here for
last
like a
season you
year.
showed up. Yeah. So who of any of the Hall of Famers, any alumni who have come and gone, who would you most like to fight?
My number one pick would probably be Hayden.
Really? That's not a surprise, honestly. We all know how much you talk about how
I
you
just
admire
know
Hayden and how you.
We would
look yourself
automatically
after.
make a 5-star match.
All right, what, Ted?
I
what's
mean,
What's that laugh for?
Hayden being in a 5-star match. I just thought that was funny.
You know, there's actually been a furious debate going on in the CM universe these past couple of days about the greatest superstar of all time.
Me.
It's just pitted head to head, Justin Sane and Hayden. Just the
What?
universe whipped up in a fury about
Nobody
which of them it could be.
mentioned
Yeah,
those
no
names.
talk.
Everyone was
there was
saying
this-
Schmitty's the greatest. What?
No, I saw this one
greatest
guy on
heel.
Twitter, and I'm pretty sure it was James's Twitter account who said that he was the greatest. That's the only mention I saw. Of
There
Schmidt.
was tons of people saying he was the greatest.
All
All you gotta do is
well,
open your
I
eyes
don't-
and just look, man.
Give me one tweet that's not yours or James, and I'll believe you. One tweet
Okay,
that says Schmidt is the
I'll
greatest.
look right now, and thousands and thousands.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, let's go to Paul. What about obviously you've been in CMV since near the start of season 2. There's not very many men you haven't been in the ring with, so I don't know if this question really applies to Divine. But is there anybody you fought before who you would like to fight again who's maybe not around anymore? I think Divine's keeping quiet. He doesn't want to open his mouth because Tim is still a bit, fuming a bit. But okay, let's go to Tim then. Same really applies. You've been around since towards not even about midway through season 2. You fought pretty much everyone. But if there's someone who's not here now that you could fight again, who would it be?
Wow.
At this point, it's probably Paul.
Ooh.
We were friends, brothers, and now he's just fucking done.
Ted, come on.
I,
Hey, yo, Tim, we can always
Come
have
on,
a tag
Ted.
team match with Ted
All right,
and
all right,
Paul.
all right.
I can't help it,
Let-
man.
let's just get into the next match. Let's all cool down for a moment. We'll watch this next match, then we'll get back into it before the main event. Because this is the co-main event of the pre-show panel here at Ascendance 5, ladies and gentlemen. It is about to go down. It is about to get bloody. No holds barred. American Justice and Crow, 1-on-1. This, I wouldn't even call it a feud because it's been virtually one-sided. American Justice, since returning after his 2-year hiatus at Absolution, for some reason just set his sights on Crow and has been making his life a living hell, costing him weeks and weeks out of his career, attacking him relentlessly. Crow, they never got to fight at Purgatory like they were supposed to because Crow ended up getting injured in the match. American Justice attacked him while he was on his way to the ambulance. I don't know what Crow, maybe, I don't know, maybe he slept with his sister and didn't call her back. I don't know what he did. Maybe he hit his dog. I'm not sure. But American Justice has such a hatred for Crow. But Crow finally had enough a couple of weeks ago. Gave American Justice a taste of his own medicine, attacked him back, and now Crow is ready. He threw down a challenge. No holds barred here at Ascendance. Crow is ready to get it on. Ready to get his ultimate payback. And I mean, Devon and Tim aren't talking, so we have a very few, little panel here.
Oh no,
Let
no,
me ask.
I'm fine. I'm sorry.
All right, Ted's okay, or Tim's okay rather. Ted, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you all right?
I don't need,
Yeah,
I
are
don't
you?
need a tissue every 2 seconds, so trust me, I'm not Tim.
Ted, please, just stop.
All the shade getting thrown.
Well, Tim, I don't believe that you've ever been in the ring with either of these men before, American Justice or Zachary Crow. This might be a tough match for you to call, but going into this, who would you put your money on? We are in Las Vegas after all, so if you had
Right.
to bet, who would you be putting your chips
If I
on?
was a betting man, I would, I mean, AJ, who's just dominant. Season 2, I believe, when I came in, I just watched him run through everybody. It was quite a feat.
Absolutely.
I've heard tales of him beforehand just destroying people. He is probably one of the better wrestlers I've ever seen, and I wouldn't put it past him to put the nail in the coffin.
I wouldn't even call him a wrestler. I just call him
A brute.
I mean, geez, yeah, a brute, really. It's CMV veteran, part of the first wave of superstars in the rebranded NXT. Of course, shout out to Papa Bless. But when he first got called up to the main roster, American Justice, I believe, was undefeated for about 5-6 months or so. And this man is responsible for nearly ending the career of Hayden at one point. I can't believe that Hayden even still stands today after what American Justice did to him, but certainly is. And since coming back as well, American Justice, I think he's only had 2 or 3 matches, but he's unbeaten in them, and he's shown that same level of aggression, even with those 2 years off. And Crow is going to have to utilize those weapons, no doubt about it. The no DQ stage, anything goes in this one. He's going to need all the help he can to topple this monster. Is really the only thing you can call him. But here he comes. If anybody's got the zest to do it, if anybody's got the will, the want to do it, it is this man who's got a little bit of a Bane shout out here, stealing Duo Maxwell's attire from backstage apparently, and copping it for himself. The former Anarchy champion.
Now I'm all
Crow
for
actually
going after minorities, so
Crow
will definitely win this match.
Crow actually pointed out himself, it was back at Emergence that he fought Bludgeon, the monster, one half of Desolation, current tag team champion, for the Anarchy title. Nobody thought Crow could do it, but he went out there, he defied all the odds, and he toppled the Colossus. He took down Bludgeon. He won the championship. The reign didn't last very long, but he did it, and that's what he cited himself here. He said, I took down Bludgeon. Nobody thought I could. I'll take down American Justice when nobody thinks that I can.
I know he can.
Like,
Zachary Crow
we got
got
Tim. We got Tim going for American Justice. We got Flashy putting his money on Crow. What about you, Ted? You got a pick here between these two?
I mean, Crow is a fluke. He was a failed champion who somehow beat Bludgeon for the Anarchy Championship, and then he lost it right away because he's not meant to be a champion. American Justice, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is American Justice.
All right, American
I'd
Justice.
be careful if I
I've
were
been
you.
watching him his entire career. He's dominant. He's got the experience, and like
Yeah,
you
there
said,
you
he's
go.
not much of a
I
wrestler.
was
He's just
about to say.
a brawler. I mean, as you're watching right
'Cause I know
now,
that-
Crow, he's fast. Crow's fast. I'll give him that. But as soon as American Justice gets him in his grasp, he's I know it's his family show, but I don't give a fuck. He's fucked. So I'm gonna
Somehow
go
I
with
knew
American Justice.
that you would. Somehow I knew that you would blow smoke up American Justice's ass because you're afraid that the same thing that happened on Monday Night Feud and Chris Andrews coming over, putting you on the table. You're afraid of the same thing. You're scared of American Justice. That's why you're
I'm
giving
not
him all this
scared of
praise.
anybody. Hell, I'll get him in the ring next to Ascendance too.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I won't.
sure.
Never mind. I'm kidding. Because I challenge you, and you're trying to make me challenge other people so me and you don't fight.
Yeah, all right. Just keep telling yourself that, kiddo.
I'm telling you that, guy.
American Justice doesn't seem too bad.
That's a valid way to describe American Justice. Not too bad. Of course, in this, I do not envy Crow because American Justice in a regular match alone is extremely dangerous. But anything goes here. This is no holds barred. Everything's legal.
Man,
And
I
for
got
a man
hit
like
with
American
Crow.
Justice, that's just toys.
He's being dominated right now.
Crow has been dominated before though, and he's come back stronger, better to
No, I said
win matches
Crow's
just
being
like against
dominant.
Bludgeon.
But
what
I'm
I
looking
said.
at the
Oh, you
monitor.
said
I'm not
Crow's
looking
being
at. I'm not looking at. You know.
Oh,
over there in the ring.
Bangerang
There's a
by Crow
delay.
to American Justice. And Crow is wasting absolutely no time. He just wants to get his payback. He wants to embarrass American Justice at the shows. He finally hit it. He finally hit it. The rocket kick from Crow into the pin. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. I wish Ellis was here. Crow has been trying to hit that move for months. He has never been able to. And he finally did it. Wasn't enough to get the job done. So now Crow says, all right, let's turn it up a notch. Goes and grabs a metal bat from under the ring. Cracks it across the spine of American Justice. And that's months and months of boiled up rage being unleashed towards AJ right now. Oh, slamming right into the canvas. Crow is not allowing American Justice to move at all. It's an American Justice. My bad. I got caught up in the moment, the excitement. You know, the last time we saw American Justice on pay-per-view was actually Ascendance 3, where he defeated Cyborg. And that is most definitely no easy feat. So even though Crow most definitely is dominating right now, which I can't believe I'm saying that, he's got to be careful. He gives American Justice one opening, a single second, he's going to pay for it.
Give him an inch.
Crow
He's
gets
gonna
off
take a mile.
stomp
Yep.
to the thigh. Grabbing that metal bat again, though, looking to target the legs. He's missing, though. I don't know how he's missing. He's trying his hardest, though. He's not giving up. Just swinging that bat. Finally goes to hit it, but American Justice rolls out of the way. Cracking him right in the skull. There you go. Crow is revved up. He's on fire. And this is just our co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. As Crow, what is this? Torture rack spun out into the power bomb. Does Crow have it? Justice get mollywop. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count, but so close. 2.99999. Goes for the kick. Justice grabs him. And that's the one. That's the one little tiny opening Justice needed. Now he's gonna pounce on it with a military press. As Justice takes a second back in the corner. I've never seen Justice dominated like this before. Crow is absolutely on top of him. Going a million miles a minute now up to the top rope.
What if American
in bad
Justice is
part of the
actually
ring.
Canadian?
Oh, look, there's the wisest, the smarts, the veteran instincts of Justice.
I like how he just
Instead of jumping off the top rope, he leaped down, not taking that risk here. But now Crow has him in a single leg Boston Crab. Will American Justice be incredibly embarrassed and be forced to tap here at Ascendance 5? No, he rolls over, boot to the side of the head, pushing Crow off of him. Still to come, guys. We got the triple threat match for the CMV Rising Star Championship. Oh, neck breaker. That's the maneuver that Crow, rather I should say American Justice actually used to defeat Cyborg at Ascendance 3, but not going for the pin here on Crow. Instead, staring at Crow, almost savoring the moment. Saliva beginning to form at the corners of American Justice's mouth. He wants this win. He wants to torment Crow further, but Crow, too much time wasted by Justice. Now he's going to pay for it. Kick to the gut. Caught by Justice, though. Not getting that rocket kick again. Now a single leg Boston Crab being applied by AJ. Will Crow be the one forced to tap out. No, Crow quickly escapes the hold, pushing American Justice off of him. Goes for a crack to the jaw, instead gets a forearm right to the face. Overhand hammer punch by Crow. Back up to the top rope. American Justice countered this earlier in the match. Can he do it again, or will Crow be able to pull off whatever he's thinking here? No, boot to the chest again, and once more, American Justice does not take the risk. That is a thinking man's wrestler, and again, the neck breaker from Justice. Dropping him right in the back of his head. Crow is in a bad way. He is in big trouble, as now American Justice gonna look to wrap things up. We know what he's gonna try for here, that devastating triangle hold. Crow counters though, clutching up, and now a package power bomb. Looks to the leg out of desperation. Crow just saw his light flash before his eyes. If American Justice got that triangle choke locked in, it very well may have been over. Crow just does not stop, keeps going and going until he can't anymore. Look at that, just tossing Crow to the side like a sack of dirty laundry. American Justice with no effort put into it. Lateral press, but only a 2 count. Justice with his hands on his hips, trying to figure out a way to take down Crow here as he sizes him up.
That's Raymond Royce.
Crow!
Raymond Royce just joined us, guys.
This time he gets caught! Triangle choke by American Justice! Crow is caught over the submission!
Hold on.
Will he tap? Will American Justice? Yes! So Crow does not tap, but he passes out, ladies and gentlemen. Jung calls for the bell. This one is over.
So does that
Dashing.
mean AJ
Raymond
is
Royce.
undefeated at Ascendance?
Celebrate.
It does. American Justice is undefeated at Ascendance. Good point by Azriel. And once again has Crow's number.
I
Gotta
thought Crow
admire
was
the
gonna
fact that
win.
Crow did not tap. Dangerous though to not tap out. As soon as if I got put in that position, I would immediately tap out. That is dangerous. Crow actually passed out, and I hope he's okay.
He's tapped out
Checked
many
on by the
before.
medical crew.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. American Justice has the last laugh. Look at this deadly, brutal, devastating triangle choke. Crow flinging his arms, waving back and forth. He just passes out from the pain. No tap.
He'll be fine.
Jung forced to call for the bell. American Justice, ladies and gentlemen. The Brute. Now that he's back and now that he's finished with Crow, is there anyone that has been able to stop this man? Exactly. That's why I said if I got caught up in that, I would tap immediately. I wouldn't even take the risk.
I don't
That
think
is
he's
a
okay.
dangerous submission.
I thought he would be okay, but I don't think he is.
Yeah, Crow looks at him, but he looks delirious. He's going to need to see the doc.
He's probably seriously injured.
Well, guys, you know what this means. We only have one match left to go. That's the main event triple threat for the CMV Rising Star title, but we still have day 2 to talk about, and there is a lot to talk about on day 2, no doubt about that. Let's get this first match set up, though. Rip in peace, Crow, and never forget.
Crow is hurt, undoubtedly.
Burning. To the metal. Alright.
That is an insane name, El Guerrero Furioso.
El Guerrero Furioso.
El Guerrero Furioso. Okay, I'm done.
You'll get it one day.
El Guerrero
Probably.
Furios.
El Guerrero.
It's sad because
Alright,
I'm
guys.
actually Hispanic and I can't get it right.
Bruh. Bruh. Raymond Royce.
And then
is-
Brett Angel.
You're just gonna ignore him
probably
dashing? Fuck you.
Yeah, I didn't
Brett
even
Angel is probably gonna lose
he
this
came-
match.
He came in right at as that match was ending. I didn't get the chance, but yes, Raymond Royce has shown up to the pre-show panel here, just wandered on in. Someone really needs to lock that door. I feel like Rick Carter's going to end up coming back. But
Was in the
yeah,
back.
welcome.
Watching a preview
The-
for my buddy Tom Hanks' new movies, and then you guys interrupt me with this, and then You ignored me. What the hell?
Blah,
Let me
blah,
interrupt
blah.
you. Well,
I felt
anyway,
insulted.
for whatever reason, the legendary sports manager himself, Raymond Royce, who had a brief stint in CMV. I don't even know how you got here, but welcome nonetheless. Be interesting to have your input, I suppose. But we do have the entirety of day 2, Monday, to go over, which is going to start off with the Fusion Tag Team titles on the line. This is a matchup that has a lot of eyes on it, and mainly because of the bickering duo, Sarasi, Tyson Cage, are the challengers. They're going to be going up against Bludgeon and Trauma, the unstoppable monstrous force, the left and right hand of General Manager Schmitty, the tag team champions. But it's really all about Sarasi and Cage, how they've evolved over these past 6 months, how they started off, where they are now. There's a reason they're called the bickering duo. They cannot stop fighting. Even when they're on the same page, they're not really. But they were able to band together, put their differences aside to become #1 contenders, defeat the Police Squad, and now they have one more opportunity. But the fragility of their relationship is also on the line. It's not just those tag team titles. And I'm kind of a little bit weary to put this towards Ted Dickens, because I already know he's going to hype up Desolation. But I'll be fair. What, you got anything, Ted? What are your thoughts on this match?
I mean, bickering duo is gonna win.
What?
Oh, I'm just kidding. You see, you said it yourself, that they are the most dominant, unstoppable team in CMV. How you gonna say that and ask me who's gonna win the match?
Time to fall asleep.
Desolation's gonna win the match, guy.
Because it's the bickering duo. They came this
they
close,
can't even get
so
along.
close to
You think
defeating
they're
them for the
gonna be an
title.
Unstoppable force? No, they're not.
It doesn't
It's
matter
like a
how much
fairy
they're arguing.
tale.
The fact of the matter is, when Sarasi and Tyson Cage are in the ring together, they're magic. It's like they're meant to be. They're meant to be a tag team. And I believe wholeheartedly that they are going to defeat Desolation to win those tag team titles.
Okay, so you're telling me with magic, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. How about we step into reality for a second and look at Desolation? They're two big ass dudes in masks who's probably
I'm not
killed
taking anything away from
people, and they're
Desolation.
about to step into the ring with two guys that can't even get along, and you're asking me who's gonna win. Desolation.
Think about this. Think about this.
I'm
for a reason. Flashy, shut up. I'm speaking. I'm done now.
I'm not taking anything away from Desolation. They've been the tag team champions for 3.5 months. They're obviously dominant as hell, even though they're in the pocket of Schmitty, whatever. But I just feel as though this is the bickering duo's time. They've worked so hard for this. They've overcome not only their opponents, but each other to get to this point. And I think that winning those titles will finally unite them, and they will become the force to be reckoned with, like they should be.
Yeah, I mean, if they somehow cheated to win those titles, yeah, that would be great for them, I guess. But they're not gonna.
That right there, better
I
not
said
be true.
step into reality. You're talking about a fairy tale that's just never gonna come true. The bickering duo is a bickering duo. Desolation is a duo of dominant men. And when they get into that ring, they destroy their opponents. Bickering duo's not going to work together long enough to even think of a game plan for that.
Well, it's. My flag is still firmly planted in the corner of the bickering
because
duo.
you're
I think they're
ignorant.
gonna do
You're
it, but
ignorant as
a
hell,
lot
that's
of great. Hey, I'm gonna say you made a lot of good points. I'm trying to
I know
agree
I
with
made a
you
lot of
here.
good points. You don't got to tell me.
Oh, good lord. All right, you know what? For the rest of us here, let's just go quick predictions. Tim, who you got? The bickering duo or Desolation?
Desolation.
All right, going with Ted. All right, what about you, Flashy? I know you probably don't know these tag teams very well, but you got to pick.
Bickering duo. Fuck Desolation.
Who the fuck is
There
this
you
guy?
go. All right, and Azrael, I'm interested to hear your pick, considering, like you said earlier, you beat Desolation, but also, you're a former tag team champion. Who you got the bickering duo? You got Desolation.
Desolation. They're too strong.
Boom.
And Paul, I don't know if he's still not speaking. Are you? Or no, you're still going to be silent, still doing the silent treatment to Tim?
I mean, he's afraid that
Sorry,
Maniac's
Paul.
will jump over the table
Sorry.
and try to injure him for his main event match.
Listen, it wasn't.
All right,
I was
well.
just. He pushed me. All right, I'm sorry.
Well, you're just not
Paul.
as strong as you thought you was.
I guess
Very
we'll
funny,
move
Ted.
on to the next match after this, and that's the one that you're
Breaking
involved
news:
in, Tim.
CMV
One of the most
official are
emotional.
reporting that Zachary Crowe has suffered a severe concussion, and doctors are unsure when and if he will return.
Oh, look at that! You were right, Flashy. Seems as though Crow might have suffered a serious something seriously wrong with him. I was afraid
That
of
better
that.
not be true.
That's
It is.
unfortunate.
What?
No, not the breaking news. The thing above that.
Oh no, that's not true.
I doubt it
That's not
is.
true.
Oh, thank God.
I just looked it up.
Let's get out of here. Stupid
What-
fucking bullshit. Bye.
One of the most emotional matches, and not one of, I'd say the most emotional matchup in CMV history. It's going to be father against son. For real this time. No laying down from Tim. He said it himself. He's going to step up his own motto, against all odds. It's going down. He's going to give it his all. Pat LaFave, Tim LaFave. It all started months and months ago. We thought Tim LaFave thought his career was over, and it nearly was after CyberSlam. He lost the Alpha World title to Furious Frank, that devastating pile driver, Route 66. The neck surgery he had to go through, and we actually legitimately thought Tim was dead for a while because that news was released, but it turned out that while Tim was in his coma, his father, Pat, returned, came to his side, and whispered in his ear, constantly just drowning him in negativity, telling him he was nothing, to the point where Tim's psyche broke, and he came back as Nick Bunn, his half, is it your half brother?
Oh, brother.
Or is it
Younger.
your full
He's my
brother?
full brother.
Full, his full brother, taking on a completely, like, he wasn't Tim anymore, completely different personality. But finally, Pat would reveal to the CM universe that it was his doing. Tim, after all the abuse, not only emotional and physical at the hands of his father, was able to break through with the support of the CM universe still behind him, become himself again. And then it was at Purgatory. They were supposed to go one-on-one. It was supposed to be settled, but Tim would end up laying down in the hopes that that would be enough to drive off Pat and reunite them as a family, but it was not. Pat was not having any of it. He wants to, I mean, put it bluntly, Pat wants to kill the career of his son. He thinks Tim's nothing. He thinks he's a fluke. He thinks he hasn't earned anything that he's done in his entire career, and anything that he should be happy of, he has Pat to thank for. That's Pat's whole view on this. But like I said, Tim now is going at it 100%. He's out to prove to himself that he can get it done, that he did earn everything in his career himself. And with the support of the CM universe behind him, it's going down for real, ladies and gentlemen. Day 2. And Tim, we got to go to you first. Of course, any final thoughts heading into this matchup? Anything to say to Pat?
I just wish it didn't have to come down to this. I just wish we could be a family again. You know, he's my dad. Whether he's treated me like garbage or not, all I want is just a family, like he used to be.
It's just so beautiful.
Like I said, it's very emotional. I think Tim is the only person on this planet who could have his own father emotionally and physically beat him, but then still say, "Hey, want to be a family afterwards?" But
Don't get me wrong.
I don't.
Don't get me wrong. At Ascendance, a couple days from now, I am going to give him my everything. And whether he wants to be a family anymore,
Don't
it's up
break
to
his
him.
arm.
But at the end of the day, I'm not holding anything back. He's already proven that letting him win is not enough. So I just got to give him what he wants, and that's Tim LaFave at full. So yeah.
Well, there's not much more. I mean, I'm not going to turn to Ted Dickens to ask for his opinion on
I
the
mean,
match at all.
don't, because
that
I'm
doesn't need
afraid
to happen.
that Mr.
He's gonna
Undertaker
try and bring
is
it
gonna
back to
jump
the-
in
No,
ring
you know
like
what?
he tried
I'm
to
curious.
do to Paul Devine.
I'm curious. Ted, what do you think?
He's gonna bring it down to something.
Honestly, alright, hold on. I'm gonna step out of my chair and walk over here just in case you try to
No,
jump
no,
at me
you're
like
fine.
you tried
I
to
will
do to
not-
Paul.
I
No,
will not
I'm gonna
come
do
at
it
you.
anyways. I don't trust you
So
one
please,
bit.
please.
See, you never showed your father respect, and that's why he is taking it in his own hands to force you to show him respect. Honestly, he's in the right and you're in the wrong. Laying down 4 of
Oh
his.
my. All these
So disrespectful.
heels just talking
And you're right.
out of their
You're
asses.
right. That is
Hold on,
disrespectful.
hold on, Tim. Hold on, Tim. Hey,
Fair
Flashy.
enough. Go ahead.
The big boys are talking, kiddo. Can you, shut up?
Apparently you're a big boy. No, my friend, you're a big bitch.
I mean, who are you? You haven't even had a wrestling
Who are
match yet.
you?
You've talked shit to Paul and
Oh, I'm gonna
I,
have a
Sean
wrestling match
Kent,
soon.
me,
Trust me on that.
everyone. No one knows
Sean
who the
Kent
hell
will
you
be my
are,
first
guy.
opponent,
No
and
one
I will take that
likes
title
you
away from his
either.
hands if
You
he wins
keep
that
sitting here
tonight.
talking, fusion. No one gives a fuck about fusion right now because right now it's Ascendance. Focus on Ascendance. This is the Ascendance panel. Anyways, Tim, I don't think you got what it takes to put your old man down. He knows everything you know and more.
That
appreciate
is a
that,
strong
Ted.
argument from a
All he's
part
gotta
of the
do is
CMV
go for
universe.
his hip.
It's a very fair argument, and I agree.
I personally don't believe it, but a lot out there, the fans, some of them think that, Tim, you're just not emotionally able to put down your father. You're going to get in the ring, and a lot of people think you're just going to crumble like you did at
I think-
Purgatory, and you're going to lay down again.
I think Tim can dig down deep and put down his father, and then regain his father's trust and have the family again.
Nah, man. You know what? Come
I
next
was gonna-
Friday. Hold on. Come next Friday. Guarantees coming into Genesis is Nick Bunn.
I was going to
Not
say,
this
I don't
time.
think, whether Tim wins, whether Pat wins, I don't think Pat's ever going to be down to have a happy family. And I'm sorry to say that, Tim,
All right.
but I just don't think it's going to happen. I just think
I know.
Pat is Pat, and everything he's done, it's just. But let's get on to the next match, because this next one we're gonna talk about, I already know we're gonna have to endure another
Oh my
long speech from
God.
Ted, but it is the two loudest mouths in CMV's history. It is Schmitty.
Besides me.
It is Cole Savage. They're going to go 1-on-1. Ascendance Day 2. It's happening. I'm honestly excited for the match. I don't know that I pull for either man, because honestly my ears bleed every single time they come out to talk. But the fact of the matter is, this is one of the most, in the short time that it's been announced, one of the most hype matches. That's why it got so late in the card of Day 2. These are two men who, I mean, there's no real. We all know my feelings towards Schmitty. I don't like him at all.
They can
In
back
fact,
up
I
their
hate
words,
him.
is what you're trying to say.
I can't be unbiased when it comes to Schmitty, but if there's one thing I have to say about Schmitty, is that he can talk. And if there's one thing that anybody would say about Cole Savage, is that he can talk. And just when it looked like Schmitty had torn down all hope, stripped Travis King of his title, beat him bloody, fired him, just when it looked like there was nobody left to stand up to Schmitty, Cole Savage rode in on his beautiful white horse, the last light in a dying field, and he stood up for the CMV universe, and he told Schmitty, no, you do not deserve everything that you have. And what has unfolded since then, Schmitty's ego flaring up, Cole Savage's ego flaring up. I mean, I feel like, even though I don't want to, I gotta pass this to Ted, because Ted, give us the scoop on this matchup. Give us the
King
history
George
behind these two.
tweeting to Tim LaFave, your family is broken and will not be fixed.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'll give you my
Back to
insight
Ted.
as soon as you cut Flashy's mic.
All right, yeah, all right. Let's let Ted Dickens take the floor for
All
this
right.
one, so I'll actually allow it.
Before I speak about this, Paul, are you there? You know, he's over there. He might be sleeping. I'd like for him to give his insight on his brother's match as well, if he's there.
Hey, am I the only one I can't hear him?
You there, Paul?
No, I think
Oh.
Divine's staying. Tim really shook him. Tim really got it out.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Well, he's getting a little tipsy on the wine, but celebrating early. I understand. All right. You see, a long time ago, in a circus far away, showed up while Cole Savage was in the ring hyping his boy Leo Cruz, and Schmitty has been hyping himself for weeks upon weeks, and he chose Cole Savage's in-ring time for him to make his televised debut on CMV. He came out and he let him know what's what. Cole Savage let him know what's what. It was a collision of words that everybody loved to see, and Schmitty backed up his words. Walked out as European champion. Fast forward a couple months later, he shows up on CMV Monday Night Fusion to lead a dying team. Of course, they lost, but it was a fluke because Bison had horns. He had horns in the match. Who has horns in the match? That's a deadly weapon. But Schmidt, by all odds, was on the top of the world. He was general manager. He was about to give himself the championship because he deserves it. He deserves the championship more than anybody does. He deserves that championship. And he and Paul Devine was supposed to main event Ascendance. He was supposed to have a great matchup, a matchup for millions to see, millions to love, millions to adore. But Cole Savage had to come out because Schmidt put a goddamn cup on his desk without a coaster. Big whoop, Crimea River. Oh, Cole Savage came out and he said, oh, you started this war. Well, guess what? Schmitty's going to end this war. Schmitty, okay, he made a good point. Cole Savage is an icon. He's iconic on the mic because he spits out lies all the time. You know what? But he's not going to be able to hide behind Alliance in this match. It's going to be Schmitty versus Cole Savage. May the better man win. But guess what? Newsflash, spoiler alert, Schmitty's the better man. He's the greatest professional wrestler on the planet today. He's gonna die.
Where did this get us?
He is going to take Cole Savage behind the woodshed and he's gonna let him go. He's gonna take his legacy, he's gonna break it over his knee, and he's gonna throw it out in the ring with the rest of the trash. And Schmitty's gonna stand tall. That's my prediction.
That whole thing just brought us nowhere.
Dasher?
I think,
I didn't hear a word he fucking said.
I almost forgot where I was for a moment. But,
All I heard was...
obviously we got this strong prediction for Schmitty from Ted Dickens. As we get ready for our main event here, the pre-show panel Ascendance 5, let's get some quick predictions. Tim, I'm interested to hear from you because you obviously started off your career fighting Cole Savage, had a succession of matches against him, ended up winning the Hardcore Championship in a match that involves him, but you virtually, I don't believe you've had any contact at all with Schmitty, if I remember correctly. So what's your pull here? Who you taking
I may
on?
have not had contact with Schmitty, but what I've seen from him, and this may go against everything that I believe in, but you can't deny what you see. Schmitty gets what he wants. Not because it's a fluke or it's an accident. The man started from nothing. And he worked his way to the top, whether it be by means of cheating or lying or whatever it took. And I said earlier in this panel about Angel. No, not Angel. Who was it that I said had Bob Luger. Bob Luger had heart, and that's why he's a competitor. Now, Schmitty might not be the nicest guy, and he may have gotten to where he is via shoddy means, but it was his heart and his dedication and his drive to come from the bottom to the top. And while that is weird to say, it's the truth. A man fought from the bottom to get where he is now. And that's admirable. May not be by the best ways, but he did it. Now Cole. I fought Cole. And it's a very similar situation, I feel, in personality. I don't know. Cole himself is a very good wrestler. Very strong, very technical. But he isn't above doing things that would be considered, lowbrow. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to give it to Schmitty, and only because he's got passion, drive, and heart. It may not be the right heart, but it's the heart that when he wants what he wants, he's gonna get it, whatever it takes. And that's all I can say about that.
I gotta say, I'm surprised to hear Tim LaFave, probably the nicest guy in the world, pull for Schmitty, but he made a lot of good points, but you also brought up Cole Savage as a great in-ring competitor. That's exactly it. Almost a year ago was the last time he was in action. He fought Justin Sane at the season finale at Exodus,
And lost.
took Justin Sane. He took Justin Sane to the limit at his age. At this point in his career, he took Justin Sane to the limit and nearly beat him. It's been almost a year, but Cole Savage, I mean, it's true. He's great in that ring, and exactly what Tim said, he'll do whatever he has to use, any underhanded tactics he can to get the win. But Schmitty will do exactly the same. It's gonna be quite the collision. It's gonna be
match,
something
yeah.
to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling for Cole Savage. By the way, can someone let Azrael back in?
Oh, sure.
The door got locked when he went to quick piss. But now, before we talk about the final couple matches on day 2, guys, it is time for the main event here tonight. Ascendance 5 pre-show in a panel. We saw El Guerrero Furioso make his way to the ring. Now it is the outcast Brett Angel making his way to the ring. This man who had last year's... Go ahead.
Honestly, I have a lot more to say about that match, but I will have a sit-down interview alongside Schmitty later on tomorrow night to talk about that match more. You know, just got that confirmed.
That's going to be something to see.
We're going to sit down with
guys.
Interviewer James and talk about that match.
Well, now I'm not as excited. But if you want to catch that exclusive sit-down interview, communityuniverse.4motion.com, ! Join in the chat. Even though James is the interview, I'm sure it's still going to be interesting to see. Well, let's talk about what's going on. I think I talked through the lean by accident. Actually, I don't think I talked through it. I think Ted Dickens did. So better watch out. Brett Angel might be coming for you. Nobody dare talk during the lean.
What you gonna do? Put me through a table?
We've still got, after this matchup's over, got to talk about the Money in the Bank and, of course, the main event. But El Guerrero Furioso, Brett Angel in the ring, ready to go. As here comes the champion now. The Antichrist, he calls himself, the Rising Star Champion, putting his belt in line in a matchup where he doesn't even have to be pinned or submitted. But a lot of people pulling for him, not only in the CMV universe, but here on the panel as well, earlier when we talked about it. I know Ted Dickens put his vote behind Victor Romero. And for good reason. Romero, since coming to CMV, has been a force to be reckoned with since capturing that title, even more so. Defeated Brett Angel just a couple of nights ago on Genesis in that Falls Count Anywhere match. Brett Angel has taken a loss to both of these men. Yeah, but anything goes in a triple threat, especially in CMV. Anything can happen. Remember, in a triple threat, there's no disqualifications either. No countouts. It's the first man to gain pinfall submission in the ring that will walk out with the goal. I was going to say, though, fast forward 1 year ago, Victor Romero and El Guerrero Furioso weren't even here. Brett Angel was participating in a dream match against Justin Sane, which he lost. But now Brett Angel, because of the rules of the Rising Star title, tonight actually marks his 6th month as a part of the Genesis roster. And that loophole, remember what Dave Turner said, we actually talked about it earlier, saying that Angel was starting from the bottom, he was virtually nothing, beginning his career all over again. So Angel used that loophole and used CJ Habre to sway Dave Turner into giving him this opportunity. So now we're going to see if Brett Angel can win his first championship as a part of this side of CMV. We know his accolades, his accomplishments as a part of unmatched in intensity. They're a mile long. He's a guaranteed future Hall of Famer, but he's looking for an entirely new career, and it can start tonight. Angel's own words, he said himself earlier during an interview, if I'm still rising after all I've done, then no doubt I am going to be one of the greatest of all time. Maybe he's not already is, but I thought that was a great line by Angel, and I most definitely agree as Victor Romero starts off taunting. That wasn't a great idea. Angel taking it right to him after taking out EGF. And a tweet, guys, from Josh Wolf says, "This title made my career. I have a very close eye on this one." Josh Wolf, of course, the first ever and 2-time Rising Star champion. Victor Romero looking to make a second defense of his championship. El Guerrero, kind of talked about it a bit earlier, kind of the dark horse of this one. Nobody's really pulled for him. Nobody really has a whole lot of confidence that he'll walk out the winner. Perhaps he'll amaze us. Maybe he'll shock the CM universe, become the new Rising Star Champion as Romero cuts him down with a crossbody. Bryce Hurt responding to Josh Wolf saying, "What career?" A little bit of
This match should be very
underhanded
exciting.
blow. Hurt. No doubt. Triple threats are always exciting, especially with these three. The Dragon Scooter from Romero to Angel. Red Angel said himself he's not ashamed of where he is on the card here. He's proud to be where he is. You know, he said Dave Turner's probably giving me this opportunity as a little jab, but I don't take it as such. A championship is a championship, an opportunity for him to turn things around. I believe Ted Dickens said it earlier. Now, Brett Angel hasn't had the greatest run as being a part of Genesis. He doesn't have a whole lot of wins, a lot of losses, but because of that loophole, he's earned this opportunity. It's CJ Havre to thank for persuading Dave Turner. Now it's
I'm
time
looking
see if
forward
he
to
can
see
back
some
it up.
weapons in this match.
Perhaps we will. We might not. We only saw that bat introduced to the no holds barred match that between American Justice and Crow. Oh,
Yeah.
nice DDT from Angel.
But usually whenever I'm in a
Long
triple
time
threat
to
match,
mock.
whenever I get into my triple threat matches, I necessarily grab a chair or something else that can aid me in the match.
It's a great strategy. I always talk about how in multi-man matches, it's a great strategy to step back and let your opponents beat each other up as well. And then when you got an opening, you capitalize on it. Like El Guerrero just did there, knocking Angel off the top rope. I think Angel was looking for a superplex. El Guerrero said no, and Romero tries to steal
That
it
is
in
a
after
long
the
fall from the top rope that
moonsault.
Brett
Most
Angel
certainly
just
is
took.
falling.
And a beautiful
falling backwards
moonsault.
too. El Guerrero Furioso. Look at the stroke. Well, I was about to say look at the strength. Oh, and a low blow to Angel, and that is completely legal. And a triple threat what Romero just did right in front of Young, but it doesn't
That
matter.
is so messed up. A low blow. That'll
Oh my God.
break anyone's day.
And now Romero with like a sharpshooter chicken
Wow,
wing
poor
combo
Angel. He
submission
just
hold
got
here.
up.
Dear God, what a submission being
Oh
applied now.
my.
I don't know how Angel just escaped.
Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? The human body should not
Thankfully he
bend like
didn't.
that.
As El Guerrero rejoins the fray. I don't know what he just tried for there. He just went for like a running moonsault.
Victor
Something didn't
Romero
really pay
trying
off for him.
to legitimately disassemble his opponents.
Oh, damn. Look at Josh Wolf responding to Bryce Hurt here. He says, the career that will become the future of Genesis, and I won't need a job to a celebrity to stay relevant.
Oh, those are some fighting words right there.
Triple threat matchup really is anybody's ball game, and you got to watch out for things like that. Brett Angel just rolled to the outside. That gives El Guerrero and Victor Romero a huge opportunity to try to finish things off here while Angel can't break up the pin, as Romero is looking to do just that. The Antichrist, the champion, running sit-out powerbomb into the pin. Is this it? 1, 2. No, just a 2 count.
You can't exactly get distracted in these type of matches because anytime, any place, a pinfall could happen, and that could just possibly be the 3 count.
Exactly. Oh my God! Brett Angel just broke up Victor Romero's finishing maneuver, the jackhammer, but I think he actually hurt El Guerrero more there. He fell right on top of his head. As then Angel goes for the cannonball, but Victor Romero moves out of the way. Romero's got to be pissed. He had the end in sight there, and Brett Angel screwed it up for him. Now a bulldog, and it is the champion who rolls to the outside, needing a quick breather. He best get up as quickly as possible. His title hangs in the balance, and he could very well not be the man Pender submitted to lose his championship. That's always such a risk in a triple threat with a title on the line. The champion can lose their belt, not even be involved in the decision. And a response from Bryce Hurt here, guys, says, yeah, because your 1 week title reigns did you justice. El Guerrero going for a pin here on the Outcast, the living legend, but only a 1 count on Angel there. No weapons or anything introduced just yet. Romero rejoins the battle here in the main event. The Ascendance 5 pre-show, the Rising Star Championship is on the line. Romero with a hammerlock lariat to Angel. That nearly takes his head off. Angel again. Oh my God. Oh my God, El Guerrero. Going for that butterfly backbreaker. His Romero counters mid-move, saving himself. Oh, in the end, maybe not. With Angel down on the outside, Romero with an arm raised up high. The Antichrist, I do believe, smells blood like a shark in the water and is ready to pounce. Double forearms, double forearms again. Up in the Oklahoma Stampede. Romero's rolling right now. Brett Angel trying to pull himself up, trying to shake the cobwebs, trying to get back into the ring as quickly as possible. He sees this match maybe near its end. Jawbreaker by El Guerrero. Angel comes in, tries to DDT Victor, but it backfires. Angel now just tried for the Blackest Night. If he hit that, it very well may have been ending things, but El Guerrero inadvertently broke it up. Now a backbreaker. Ooh, into the Russian leg sweep. Oh, and El Guerrero taking down the neckbreaker. Angel is on fire right now. Not for long. European uppercut. Oh! This is how El Guerrero beat Brett Angel 2 weeks ago in reality wrestling. Fujiwara armbar out of the tilt-a-whirl. Will we have a new Rising Star champion? Will Angel tap again? El Guerrero's got it locked in. That is a devastating submission hold. Romero sees that his title's in jeopardy. Rolls back in, but Angel escapes it anyhow. My goodness. That match was just a millisecond away from ending. Angel somehow surviving, but his arm has got to be hurting for certain right now. And now Angel's trying to battle back, hammering at Romero, but he keeps getting up while El Guerrero just taunts. Irish whip Angel though with a knee straight to the face. Rising Star Championship on the line. El Guerrero, if he locks in that Fujiwara armbar again, Angel very well may tap. Angel rolling out of the ring again right now. And this is the opening that Romero needs. His championship hangs in the balance. Lateral press, a pin out of pure desperation by the Antichrist. But it's not going to be enough. Only a 2 count. Going to need to do a lot more than that to keep down either El Guerrero or Brett Angel. Flipping El Guerrero onto his back. Oh, look at this deadlift powerbomb by
I think
Victor
Brett Angel's
El
only
Guerrero.
chance in this match is if he brings in weapons into the match.
Very well may come to that. Angel might have to do whatever he can to win, but that finisher of his, the Blackest Night, the small package driver, he has won every championship in his career with that. If he can hit that, he tried to earlier, but it got broken up. If he can pull that off, you ask me, that'll be enough to win the title. And now the champion, guys, Romero on the outside. Angel sees an opening, tries for the pin. 1, 2, but again, only a 2 count. Gonna have to do more than that to seal the deal. Punch to the gut, though, from El Guerrero. Gets himself back up onto a vertical base. El Guerrero! Tilt-a-whirl! Fujiwara armbar again! Romero, get in there! Oh, he breaks it up. Oh, man.
Such a
Romero
close
did
match.
He did not get in time to break that up. Angel would have tapped, mark my words. We were just so close to a new champion being crowned. Instead, Angel lies hurt. Victor Romero, like a hawk circling, tries to feed off of the scraps, but Angel's still not done. Only a 2 count. Angel snaps back up, sweeps Victor off his feet. The Outcast grabbing Victor by his beard, tries to bring him up onto his feet. Romero again, another desperation pin, lateral press. Here comes El Guerrero back into the mix. Just in time to see Angel kick out at the count of 2. Hook to the jaw, turns the EGF around. German suplex, not just a German suplex though.
2.
Then a tiger suplex, not just a tiger suplex, a straight jacket. What a trio of maneuvers there. Drop right in the back of his head. Oh, there's that big shoulder block. That's what Romero used on Genesis a couple of nights ago to defeat Brett Angel. Will it be enough to do so again here tonight? Lateral press. 1.
You never know.
2. 3, no, not a 3, 2.9999999. Holy shit. That was a close pin.
Amazing.
That is the heart, that is the soul, that is the resiliency of Brett Angel to have survived.
Anyone would have
that,
thought that was
such
a 3
close
count.
pin. I literally said it was a 3 count. I thought it was over. I thought Zhang's hand hit the canvas a 3rd time, but Zhang called it. It was not. Now a Hurricane Rana by Furioso into the pin. Romero rolls out to safety. He needs a breather. None about it. This gives EGF the chance. Kick to the gut. Wheel kick though to counter the counter. Closes in. Hurricane Rana. Angel in trouble.
Brett Angel looking to win this Rising Star Championship as well as EGF.
1. Just a 2 count. Both these men indeed vying to win that championship. Be both their first titles as part of Genesis. El Guerrero probably been here about 4 months or so. Angel, obviously, as I touched on tonight, marks his 6th month as a part of the Genesis roster. Here comes Romero rejoining the fray. Tells Brett Angel to bring it on. Angel does just that. But it might have been a trap. Romero luring him in the exchange, blows back and forth, tit for tat. Jawbreaker now by Romero, turning into a reversal fest up in here. Military press, Angel gonna get dropped. Look at that press ups. That's the strength of that Rising Star champion. Holy
That is amazing.
shit. And an aggressive pin by Romero. 1, 2, oh, not even a 2 count, god damn.
If Brett Angel wins the title here at Ascendance, the pre-show at least, this will be a great highlight of his career.
Most definitely would. Angel said himself, me winning the Rising Star title will be the start of my new career. It'll be the launch that I need. This has been a hellacious matchup for all 3 of these men so far, especially Angel. He's taken so much damage, but he's still standing. A 3rd time! El Guerrero! Oh, is there a rope break? Is that triple threat? There is! Oh my god, Angel just got so lucky by the grace of God, that rope break. But now El Guerrero gonna try to get the pin off just the face buster. 1, 2, and he gets it! 3 count! El Guerrero wins! New
Oh my
champion,
God.
ladies and gentlemen!
Victor Romero was outside of the ring, and then El Guerrero gets the sneakiest pin of them all.
Holy shit! Indeed, Romero not involved in the decision to lose his title. El Guerrero also pins Brett Angel again. Got the rope break as El Guerrero tried to lock in the Fujiwara armbar with the face buster out of the tilt-a-whirl alone was enough
He did
to knock
not
out
give
Angel
up.
and get the 3 count new champion crown, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Romero's gotta be livid.
Hashtag more flashy, screw job, how, 4-2, question mark.
And there's what did it. It was a
I
tilt
guess they
roll
were
into a
more
face
flashy.
buster. El Guerrero tried for the Fujiwara, but Angel got lucky with a rope break. El Guerrero dragged him away, and the face buster was enough to do it. And we have a new champion.
This is an amazing night for El Guerrero.
What a milestone for Furioso's career. Congratulations to the Japanese sensation. New
Is this his
Rising
first time winning
Star
the title?
champion.
Yep.
This is his first championship win in his career.
That's amazing. Great thing that happened at Ascendance.
Ooh, unfortunate for a lot of Brett Angel fans out there. They thought he had it. This was finally the turnaround he needed, but if anybody can pick themselves, dust themselves off, and keep on going, it's Angel. We'll have to wait and see what he's got to say, though, about this.
I just wanted
Romero's
someone
gotta
other
say.
than Romero to win the title. And my wish
But guys-
has been granted.
That was our final match of the pre-show, but we still have 2 matches to discuss before this comes to an end. Is Paul Devine speaking yet, Ted? You,
He's so scared.
check if he's in the talking mood? No, apparently Ted is doing the silent treatment now, too.
Either me and you could talk about it, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
We still got Tim here as well. I think Azrael's
Tim
living
as
out
well,
in the darkness.
Can't forget about
You
Tim
alright, Tim?
Lefebvre.
Yeah, I'm fine, man. What's up?
Alright, guys, we still have it day 2. We talked about all the other big matches. Now we got the co-main event that will go down on Monday. It is the 6th ever Money in the Bank ladder match featuring Fusion Boys. We have got Jacob Ziegler, the favorite to win it. The CM Universe is firmly behind him. We have got Badman Incorporated, not the Badman Incorporated. Andrew Briggs and Matt Davis, who are bringing the numbers game to the mix, the Vegas odds. We have got Shane Scott, whose recent tear, completely undefeated this entire month leading up to this, defeating almost every opponent in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And then we've got Jack Spade of Next Gen, the dark horse of the dark horses, and of course that 6-man still a mystery. I still have received no word as to who this 6th competitor is going to be. I guess we're actually going to find out in the matchup itself, but we know. Tim, you've been in a Money in the Bank ladder match before. I think you were in last year's at the
Yep.
2nd annual Battle Scars. In fact, you were in there with Jacob Ziegler, who another point is the only man who has Money in the Bank ladder match experience
Indeed.
out of these these 5 confirmed. But who's your pick, Tim, to walk out with the Money in the Bank briefcase and a future world title shot?
I think the experience alone for the first ladder match that Ziggler went through is enough to pull him through to a victory. I feel like being through it once puts you in a good place. You've had a chance to see what that kind of experience is like. You know, 6 men, 1 ladder, or multiple ladders, I guess. But if you go through that once and you kind of feel it out and you study that afterwards, I think you'll go in with a better chance. And I think Ziggler has the most experience in that situation. So I feel like he's going to walk out with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
You know what I would like to talk about?
Ralph and
fact-
Sugar most definitely agree with you there.
Thankfully. It's all that matters.
I would like to talk about the fact that I could potentially have a championship match on my television debut.
Potentially, yes. If Sean Kent is victorious in that triple threat during day 1, he's offered the challenge. You accepted it. Could go down.
Yeah, but we're
But
not
yes.
talking about that filthy little
Oh,
match
there's
on
the-
your
now
Fusion
you're talking.
debut. We're talking about the Money in the Bank match, and quite frankly, it doesn't matter who wins because that championship does not belong to anybody besides a member in lineage, whether it's
Oh
Shitty or
my
Paul
God.
Devine. It does not matter.
Just stop being so stuck up.
The
Stop
undisputed
being so stuck up.
championship belongs to us.
All I
Doesn't
hear
matter who
is
climbs
lineage,
that ladder and
lineage,
gets that Money in the Bank
lineage.
briefcase. Fusion.
Is it safe to say you don't have a pick
belongs
then?
to lineage. Yeah, I don't have a pick because it doesn't matter who wins.
I see. I feel like you're just scared because you know the winner of the Money in the Bank gets to cash in whenever they want, and that'll
Man,
make Paul
I'd
Devine
love to face
or
Ted.
Schmitty so vulnerable.
That concept is just stupid, if you ask me.
I'd love to face Ted
Oh,
right
is it?
now.
Because quite frankly, look,
Just
you can go into
walk
a
over to
six-man
where
ladder
he's
match.
sitting and slap
You
him
can
right in
go
the
over there in the
face.
corner and sit and twiddle your thumbs until every man's down. You climb the ladder and you get the briefcase, and then you just have a championship waiting for you. You can go in after some guy got his ass beat for 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but like
You know-
30 minutes. 30-minute match. He clashed. He fought hard. You know, he retains. Schmitty standing tall with the championship, and out comes some asshole, Shane Scott, Dolph Ziggler. It doesn't matter who. They'll come out with the
Dolph
briefcase,
Ziggler?
they'll hit him in the head, hit him with
Who?
the
Who's Dolph
finisher,
Ziggler?
and then they'll go off
I
and
don't
finish
know.
with a 1, 2, 3. Well, he didn't deserve it to begin with.
Listen, Ted, you need to stop talking so fast before I come over there and make you talk slow.
Alright, well, you know what?
I want to face you in a match.
Anyway,
I
You
don't know
can't
when.
face him.
I don't know
Paul,
when.
Paul, are you there,
Ted'll
man?
just chicken out. Isn't
See,
that
I
right?
want
mean,
my boy Paul
that could
to
be
be
obvious.
here to talk about his big match. But he left the room, slipped out there in that match, and
You know-
he had a phone call, something important. Flashy, please. Just
All you can
shush.
do is talk.
Anyways,
No shit, this is a
I
panel.
want Paul Devine to be here to talk about his match, man.
Is he? Are you gonna get him back, or is he gone for the night? Is he not returning?
I don't
I
think
think he had
there's
enough,
no.
Because I would like to hear
There's
it
a
as
lot of
well.
rivals here.
Well, in terms of the Money in the Bank ladder match, it truly is anybody's ball game. Tim siding with the CMV universe and pulling for Jacob Ziegler. I personally, my pick would be Filth. Shane Scott, he has been on a tear. He's beat Jacob Ziegler in singles action. He beat Andrew Briggs in singles action. He beat Jack Spade in singles action. The only person he didn't beat was Matt Dubas. But of course, there's that 6th man, that mystery, that unknown, and that will just completely change any sort of prediction you could throw out there. Because it could be anybody throughout
does?
CMV's entire history. Past, it could be present, it could be future. Who knows who the hell it's gonna be?
No
But,
matter
uh,
who
what
wins,
about
we're in
you,
for a hell of a
Asheville?
match.
No, Asheville, you also have Money in the Bank experience. You were in that Money in the Bank with Tim and Jacob Ziegler. So who of these 5 or the mystery man is your pick to win it?
I would have to pick the mystery man.
You're going the unknown.
Because
What
it's
if-
going
what
to be
if it turns
someone
out to
that
be-
they don't know, probably.
What if it turns out to be Alexander Bannon?
Oh my
You'd be
god,
proud
that
of
would
your
be
pick
amazing.
then?
Oh my
Ugh.
god, I'm so happy. That'd be the return of a lifetime.
I'm just going with the mystery man because it could be anybody. It's just going to throw off the whole competition in that match on who it is.
Unless it's Alexander Bannon, in which case it's not going to be much of a competition at that point.
Well, guys, It comes down to this. There's only one
Big
more
one.
match to talk about. It is the main event, the headliner of the show of shows, the grandest stage of all, the showcase of immortals, and I can't think of a better match to send them the extravaganza out on. Once again, another chapter added to the storied rivalry. Paul Devine, Chris Andrews. We are going to crown a new undisputed champion and a two-time undisputed champion. This stretches back to last season. Things started between these two.
Paul
I think
Devine
the
ain't
first
winning.
time they really met one-on-one was in the King of the Ring, where Andrews beat Devine in an opening matchup to win the Anarchy Championship. The same bout.
Recall that.
And since then, it has just evolved. Like Devine touched on earlier, they were tag team partners. They came into this season fighting each other, carrying over their rivalry. You're competing over that Anarchy Championship. And then when Chris Andrews became #1 contender of the world title, Devine won it, of course, in the main event of Regicide. We were poised to see that match yet again. Everybody was ranting and raving about it. Reese Matthews had to go and ruin it. Reese winning the championship for Devine, but then they got in that team together. They won the Fusion Tag Team titles. Devine even said himself they were a force to be reckoned with, and if things didn't go the way they would have, I think they'd probably still be champions right now. And we saw how well they worked together a couple inches ago on Genesis. But through all of that, now with Lineage and Devine siding with Schmitty and Devine winning the Royal Rumble, Andrews losing the title to Travis King, and then Travis King obviously being fired, the title vacated. It's the biggest match, one of the biggest matches in CMV's history. It's the end. We're finally going to find out who's the better man. Is it the Asian Sensation? Is it the Bloody Brit? Who's going to sit atop the CMV mountain once again? Ted, since Divine's not here, I'll let you speak for him. What? Any final words from Devine? Any sort of insight into this matchup?
Paul Devine.
Now, first of all, Paul Devine is he left. He had important, urgent business to take care of. So I'm gonna talk about this match. You see, Paul Devine and Schmitty, they didn't start off too well. You know, Schmitty actually, in fact, hated Paul Devine, but Paul Devine made a good career choice when he decided to side with Schmitty and join Lineage. And ever since then, Schmitty has showed him love, respect, and support, as Paul Devine has done that to him. And you know what? I gotta back my boy Paul Devine here. He is a great competitor. He is a man that was able to beat Schmitty, and that is saying a lot. Like too much, actually. Actually, so much.
Wait a minute. I'm
It's
pretty sure that Chris
incredible.
Andrews beat Schmitty too.
Yeah, but he cheated. You see, Paul Devine didn't cheat, beat him fair.
Right, the fluke,
And now,
right?
Paul
Fluke
Devine,
virus.
he's going to go to the main event of Ascendance 5, and he is going to finally achieve his dream of becoming
lose.
undisputed champion on the grandest stage of them all. That's the biggest accolade you can ever get in professional wrestling, and Paul Devine is about to achieve it.
I don't think so.
I can't say that I'm surprised you siding with Devine, but obviously it is a very close match to call. They both have multiple victories over one another, all that they've been through. But I want to hear from Tim, because he knows both of these men very well. Fought them on multiple occasions. Obviously knows Devine much better. They've gone all through X-Gen and everything that they've gone through. But also, actually, at last year's Ascendance, Tim and Andrews were in the same match, that fatal four-way first to two falls for the international title. So, Tim, we know it's a tough one to call. Of course, Ted Dickens is going with Devine. What about you? You're Devine or you're Andrews?
All right. Chris Andrews, I'm gonna start with him. Is as plain as I can say it, as tough as nails. It takes a whole hell of a lot to keep him down, and I've never done it. I think I was in a couple tag matches with him when I was teaming with Kevin Lee. I can't remember rightfully, but I know in singles competition I have not yet pinned him. The man is an ox, and he's hard to keep down. Now that's not to say Paul himself isn't hard to keep down either. I fought him on multiple occasions. Hardcore championship match, steel cage match. I think he won that one too. They're both just balls of energy, and to slow them down, I think is impossible. And if you get both of them in the same ring, it's going to be well, first of all, the match itself is probably going to be amazing. And tossing aside how I feel about Paul right now, I mean, it's a good one. It's a toss-up. I think Paul. I don't know. Paul's beaten Sushi right? Or not Sushi but Justin Sane, right?
Both of them have actually. Wait, no, Chris Andrew has never beaten Justin Sane. I don't know that Divine has either, though.
I don't mean to
I don't
keep
think
using
Divine's
Justin
ever
Sane as that
beaten
measuring
Justin
stick for competitors, but I mean
He's beating
Justin
him.
Sane
He's
himself
beating him.
Justin Sane
Has
himself.
That's how he
Okay.
qualified for that Fatal 4-Way.
Oh yeah, right. True.
So they both did it.
Yeah, this season he has a victory over Justin Sane.
My point
Do your
is,
homework,
Justin
bud.
Sane is the bar. If anything, if anyone is the bar, it's him. If you can beat him,
It's
then
Schmitty.
you've done something pretty good. I really can't pick between the two. It's too hard to toss up. They're both amazing competitors. Amazing.
Tim,
ability
if
to-
you had to, if someone was holding a gun to your mom's head, you had to choose one to walk out as the champion.
You just had to go.
Who would it be?
Who would it be?
You have to choose one.
You're
You're
scared,
betting
man.
your life savings.
Okay. I gotta give it to Chris. Just because
Ooh, there
his
we go.
offense, his defense, everything about him is hard to
His
overcome.
heart, his drive,
His heart,
will
yeah,
to
that too.
succeed.
He hits
Superstar
hard.
of the year.
And,
Guys are pretty convincing. I've
You know-
changed my prediction. Nah.
No, you did.
Paul Divine's gonna
Ted
win.
Dickens.
No, said.
Honestly-
He's gonna win.
Honestly, in my opinion, I
He's
don't like
gonna
Paul
win.
Divine, but I'm still going for Chris. I think it's about time that Paul Divine stops running his mouth and his luck ran out.
Okay, so dashing.
Yes.
If this gun wasn't pointed at my mother's head and my life savings were not bet on it, I would not pick either because they're both.
Okay.
Just
Fair
saying.
enough.
Okay.
Many actually can side with Flashy in this GM universe though, because Divine used to be a fan favorite. He was the Asian sensation. Every time he came out there, everybody got up onto their feet and roared. But ever since he's aligned with Lineage and he's slimy dealing with the devil and Schmitty, and he's let Schmitty and Ted Dickens do his talking for him, and he's hiding behind Desolation, and there's a lot of respect, including for myself.
Hiding?
I certainly.
He wasn't hiding on
Paul
Genesis. was he?
Divine has had one match this entire month, while Chris Andrews has competed
okay.
every single week.
So what?
Oh
Hey,
my God, he
hey,
is using
so
Schmitty.
Oh, what?
You didn't
Like
say
a
that
little
about Bob
slime
Luger
ball.
And Sam Valentine. Bob Luger and Sam Valentine.
I
had a
have
match. You haven't said
no
that about that. You
respect
just don't like Paul
at
Divine.
Ted,
all.
just let it go.
You don't like people.
Ted,
who
just
speak
let it
the
go.
truth.
Paul
That's
Divine
what
is going
Lineage
to
does.
lose this
Lineage
match.
is here to save professional wrestling, and it start with CMV Monday Night Fusion. Paul Divine's gonna win the Undisputed Championship. He's gonna walk out on top.
Not
He's
if
gonna end the
I-
legacy, the
Not if
iconic
I have anything to
Cole
say about it.
Savage, Flashy Shut Up, No One Knows You, Bryce Hurt, and his boy Tito. They're gonna beat Captain Fish.
You might need to take a breather.
All right.
Rules.
Relax.
Might need to take a breather.
breath. Asriel, do you have any interjections? Do you have any thoughts on this matchup? I know you fought Chris. You fought both of them before. You actually lost your tag team titles to them. So what's
Well,
your
here's the
thoughts?
thing. Paul Divine didn't do a fucking thing in that match, so he can just get out the fucking equation about that.
So you're going
Here's the
Andrews
I'm
then?
going with
Paul
Chris
Divine.
Andrews.
Oh, there we go. Look
Here's
at
the
that.
reason why,
Outnumbered,
though.
Ted. Outnumbered 40.
Here's the reason why.
Outnumbered.
Go on,
He won
Asriel.
2
Going into
Royal
Ascendance.
Rumbles.
Asriel,
Ooh,
speak.
shut up.
Going into Ascendance, Chris is already pissed off. He's gonna be on his game. He's just gonna destroy Paul. He's gonna release all that anger that Schmitty's caused upon him onto Paul. And he's just gonna kick his ass. It's that simple.
Dude, make up your fucking mind. You're like on Schmitty's dick 3 weeks ago.
But
3
you're
weeks
on-
ago.
you're on-
Let's see.
You're on Paul Divine's dick right now.
Oh no, I just got a boy and I'm backing him. That's all it is.
You're hopping up and down, bro. Get off of it.
Well, it's unfortunate that we couldn't have either Divine or Andrews here to comment, but I know that they're both ready. This is the biggest matchup of their careers. They're main eventing the grand spectacle, the biggest show and in CMV's entire calendar year. And I don't think even though I have such little respect left for Divine, he deserves it. Chris Andrews no doubt deserves it. It's going to be one of the, I already know it's going to be a 5-star collision. One man is walking out as a 2-time undisputed champion, ladies and gentlemen, and it all starts tomorrow. The kickoff show, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do not want to miss it. We got a lot of great matches tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Wah, wah.
On Schmitty presents.
Come on, man. Really? Are you really going to do that?
Dashing and Mike died if you're not aware. He's like, God damn, fucking stupid bears.
See, I'm gonna take this time to talk some more because I know people love to hear my
Please,
voice.
you have
Nobody
the
likes
floor,
your
Ted.
voice. Unless
Please.
you have your fist
I
to
know I
back you
have
up.
the floor.
Do you have your fist
Quite
to back
frankly,
you
I
up?
haven't heard you talking out.
Paul Levine, Bryce Hurt, Tito, Desolation.
I haven't heard you talk about anything relevant to
Ted, give me my goddamn mic.
To
Give me my mic, Ted.
dominate.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
Schmitty presents
No.
Ascendance 5 for a damn
It's CMV
reason, guy.
presents Ascendance 5, ladies and gentlemen. And as I was saying, it starts tomorrow with the kickoff, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Day 1 is going to be Sunday, probably between 12 and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday is going to be between 1 and probably 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or so you don't want to miss it. We have so many colossal matches. This pre-show is great. Thank you all for joining me. Ted, I could have done without you.
I'll be here.
Good God. But indeed, it was a great show. This is just the beginning. Don't miss it. CMV presents Ascendance 5 tomorrow with the kickoff. And I will see you all there.
Bye.
Holy
Voice
fucking
crack.
shit.